Brian from the American Cornhole organization with a question for you. Do you remember the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole? Think about it. You might think you do, but you don't. And you know how I know? Because if you're not a member of the American Cornhole organization, you haven't had the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole yet. You're just a couple of clicks away from joining the worldwide cornhole community, where you'll be able to play down the street or across the country with players of all skill levels and even the pros of the American Cornhole organization, the governing body of the sport and the fun of cornhole since 2005. Head to AmericanCornhole.com to learn all about the ACO and how to become a member of a local group near you. The most fun you've ever had playing cornhole is waiting for you. So, is it time to take your game from the sidewalk to center court? We can't wait to find out, and we can't wait to see you. Let's have some fun. AmericanCornhole.com and the ACO remind you, keep on pitching. Well, I'll tell you what, if you are a cornhole player or a friend of a cornhole player, this is the night that you circle in your TV guide every year, Charleston, West Virginia, here at the Coliseum and Convention Center for the American Cornhole organization. Major and Pro Series skins cornhole, and it all comes down to this final bracket. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with ACO-PRO and the Mississippi Ninja, Philip Barnett, and this is a game that we wanted to make sure that we got a chance to take a good look at, the way these two have been playing through both brackets today.
Yeah, how about we got the women's champion against the seniors champion? How about that?
It's purple jersey against purple jersey.
Yeah.
From Charleston here, Kelsey Heidert, who took the women's division just about this time, a little earlier in the day yesterday, and then Bob Heil, who worked his way through the losers bracket and took the double dip, I do believe, out to get that seniors championship.
So did Kelsey.
They are already underway. So both of these two have lots of experience on center court, and it's about to pay off right now to see who will face Devin Holloway as they work their way back toward the finals in bracket A in singles. Heil is up already 2-0. The many faces of Bob Heil, we've already seen them all, and then some since we got here. I've been watching him throughout the day around the arena, and he's played very, very consistently. He's had some close games.
Absolutely.
He had a couple games that were pretty tight, a couple of 21-20s and whatnot. And Kelsey, same thing. She was running like a hot knife through butter, proverbially, if you will. And then I went over to
get in there, Kelsey. That's what I want to see. Yes,
guts, all glory right there.
Play aggressive.
I walked over there and started watching her, and then she started eating it a little bit. So I left, and then she came back and started playing really well again. So she finds herself here against our seniors champ Bob Heil, and we will continue working our way through the bracket. And Devin Thompson acquitted himself very nicely, and he awaits. Let's see, he's I think
you're talking about Devin Holloway, right?
No, but no, Devin Thompson. Both. There's two of them. Steve Hayes and Matthew Hewitt are playing to face off against Travis Jordan. The winner of that'll face Devin Thompson, and then Austin Thomason awaits ultimately way down in the backside of the losers bracket here again. And this is in bracket A. Just to make sure that you.
I was in bracket B.
Got your bearings, So we'll have action throughout the course of the rest of the evening.
5 spot for Kelsey. How about that? Bob had one slide off the back.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, Kelsey, she has no fear. I'm going to tell you that right now. That airmail in the last round showed that she's not scared of Bob Al.
Nope, she's not scared of anybody.
Yeah. How about, let me talk about the winner of this plays Devin Holloway. How about Devin Holloway? Just been playing about a year, made a hell of a run, got in the top 8 in Owensboro. You remember we talking about him making a move, and
no question.
Here he is again, right here in the major, in the thick of things.
Well, and that's what we've talked about all weekend long. It's fun to see some new folks and some new blood on center court and throughout the different brackets, and that's exactly what we have expected, and that's exactly what we have seen. The link is available for you to check it out here on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so we can make sure we get the fresh content to you as it arrives.
2 for Bob.
2 spot there, so that'll tighten that lead up from 5-2 down to 5-4. But Kelsey grabbed her first purple jersey of the season with a nice double dip yesterday against Josie Clare, who then exacted revenge in the co-ed doubles with her partner Braden Easterling. Kelsey and her partner Seth Turner dropped that one 21-17.
I look for that battle to go on all year between those two right there, Kelsey Eitrett and
right
Josie Claire,
side.
and that's a bad bag by Kelsey right there.
And the room is starting to empty out now as the singles comes down to the final nuts and bolts. Will that change these boards from being as tacky as they've been all week?
They're still playing. Look like they're playing pretty tacky there. Yeah. That's a good bag by Bob.
Right up the gut.
Yep. Kelsey may chase right here, may give up 5. Could
Pushing
get it.
hard. She did chase.
She gave up 5. What did I tell you?
She sure did. I mean, she threw it with enough pace, but she threw it sticky side down. Well, sticky, a relative term.
Everything's sticky in there.
Yeah.
See my man Nick Garner, what a run he made to finish 9th, I think. Yeah, a nice run.
Did.
He played doubles with Dustin Aaron today because he told me he wasn't coming, and I teamed up with Chip Garrett. They made a nice run, so looking forward to seeing those guys later on in the year.
You know, it's interesting, too, you bring that up. We've seen a few ad hoc teams kind of put together here that, you know, what are the odds now? I mean, you know, a lot of players have the partners that they're accustomed to, but you get into a situation like you just described and you have to find somebody to play with. How often have you noticed that sometimes a team will just click that's just been put together haphazardly, and then all of a sudden that becomes the team? You lose your teammate.
It happens. It happens a lot, believe it or not. You know, somebody said that my partner couldn't make it, so I picked up with him. We made a heck of a run, you know.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, they're teammates forever, you know.
There you go. Nice double 4-bagger right there.
You gotta be able to click with your partner for definitely in doubles.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you are not going to see the Hurt brothers be picking any ad hoc partners anytime
soon.
soon.
Gets away from Bob right there.
Up the slippery side left.
Yeah, and Kelsey.
Went with slick side up.
Oh, and 2 out of play. Bob, look at those faces.
Not happy.
And Kelsey's going to take advantage of that one. I can tell you that right now.
One, she did herself a disservice in that first bag because she could have grabbed a
5 spot. Now she's probably going to get 3 if I had to guess. Yep.
Right up the middle.
Boom, there it is. 3. Make it 9 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's been a good day today. You know, it's been a fun day, believe it or not.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, the tone was set yesterday with the first ever ACO-PRO skins games that were played in that final bracket. Of course, you probably would not be surprised to know, if you didn't already know, is that Caleb Hurt took down first place, the first ever ACO-PRO Series skins. Got a big game going on. What are we looking at over there?
Talking about the live streaming right there.
Oh.
Nice bag, Kelsey.
6 games with Caleb and gave up 9 points total.
6 games, 9 points. How about that?
6 games and 1. Oh, yeah, 6 points in the last game, his most recent game, yeah. So in 6 games, he gave up 9 points on his way through to the King's seat in the bracket.
I told you, man, he is focused. That guy is playing on a different thing.
What's everybody watching down there on the other end?
I think Braden Easterling is playing down there. Looks like Rudy Fernandez may have taken out Craig Irvin.
Yeah, he's still rolling.
Rudy,
he's over there throwing against Isaac Hurt, our juniors champion for the weekend.
I beat Rudy in the first round of that tournament. Rudy's still rolling over there.
You must be their good luck, bad luck charm.
How about that?
Everybody you played against or with seemed to continue on, and I know you were just aching to get back over here.
I couldn't wait to get with you, Finn. Kelsey's going to pick up a couple more and take the lead down right here.
Bob
there it
throws
is.
His hands to the sky just like you demonstrated. I mean, we're starting to get into acrobatics, not just faces, with Bob Heil.
Man, I'll tell you what, there's been some upsets, like Rudy beating Craig.
Yeah. That's a big one, and Craig and Tyler made it into the doubles finals there and ended up getting double dipped because they were holding the king seat. They were double dipped by the Hurt locker. Those two brought their belts in. They are not messing around this year.
I tell you what, if Caleb wins this singles, I am sitting pretty for my picks this week, buddy.
All but one, right?
Yeah, all but I actually.
It'll
be the women and the Pro Series.
Well, if you recall, it's Oz and I were talking about this a little bit earlier. Caleb won the first 4 of 10 Pro Series that we had last season in the second season of the evolution of what is the ACO Pro Series, this being the 3rd year of that evolution. It all began with one big $20,000 winner-take-all tournament in Branson, Missouri a couple of years ago, evolved into that 10-event schedule last year, tied into our major schedule. This year we tightened it down to 5, doubled up the prize money, added the skins game, so it's just a constant evolution.
Man, it's been so much. That skins game was a blast.
A lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun. I think I heard to play, and it was a lot of fun for us to call, to be sure.
Man, everybody that stopped me and talked to me, man, that skins game, how about a bully bag right there by Kelsey?
Yep.
And now she got a chance to pick up one.
She sent that one off the backside.
Nice little blocker bag. I see Dakota Payne sitting over there. He's still rolling, I think.
All right, I'm going to take a look over here.
Yes, he beat T.J. Miller. I talked to T.J. in the bar just a minute ago, believe it or not. T.J. in the bar. Kelsey can pick up 3 right here with a bag down the middle. There it is. And she's going to go up 13-11.
Nicely done. All right, well, Dakota Payne is holding the king seat in bracket B right now.
I thought so.
Braden Easterling is down 18-10 to Austin Douglas. Buddy Jones, a name I'm not familiar with, awaits the winner of that game.
I've never heard of Buddy Jones. How about that?
Yep. All right, if you had to guess the score of Rudy Fernandez and Isaac Hurt, what would you think?
I'd say Rudy's probably down 11-7.
Okay, it's 3-3.
How about that,
oh,
Rudy?
I'm sorry, it's 7-3 now.
Isaac.
Rudy.
Oh, Rudy. Go, Rudy. I'll tell you what, man. I had so much fun playing against Rudy Fernandez.
He's a good character.
Yes, he is. He's a good character, man.
All right, nice bag by Bob. Kelsey.
And it makes me look better the farther he goes. How about that?
Sure does. Oh, Bob.
Oh, just a wash, big
Fourth
Bob.
bag blues for Bob Heil right there, and he looked off into the distance. And
I like that one. That's a new one on me.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. He's got much more. He's changed his game. He's been really drilling down onto some fundamentals, he said, and he's really trying to change it up a little bit to see what he can do. But he's added from the faces to gesticulation now.
I think he's back with his Valor bags. He's just trying to throw them in the hole right now. Mm-hmm. There's no blocking attempts.
Those luckies.
Yeah. Nice bag.
Kelsey snuck hers in right to
hey,
left.
How about him and Bob? Had it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
It's gotten slicker out there, apparently, at least on that side. When he's going south to north like that, he's had a few of them just go rocketing off the backside.
How about Bob and Charlie Case upsetting Caleb? And it's going to be in. It is. He gets another 5, and it's 18-11. Kelsey Heitritt. Kelsey Heitritt trying to be a force to be reckoned with, even in the singles. And yeah, but what I'm saying, how about Bob and Charlie Case upsetting Caleb and Isaac in the first round, and then Caleb and Isaac ran all the way through the losers bracket and double-dipped Craig and Tyler.
Yes. Well, you never want to see those guys in your rearview mirror because the next thing you know, you'll be in theirs, and they make a point of it right now.
You know, the bad thing is, man, I got in the losers bracket. Oh, my God, I got to play the Hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody looks around and go, what are they doing in here?
Yeah.
But you know what? Every time that they've been in there, it has been a challenge.
And you say, who beat you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Nice shot, Kelsey Heitritt.
How about that?
Yeah.
Heitritt.
Whatever.
I'm going to get you right on
whatever,
that.
Heitritt. Whatever.
Heitritt.
Nice. Hey, anyway, nice shot, Kelsey.
Heitritt sounds like something on the table of the elements.
That was a hell of a
made
shot,
up of
man.
aluminum and Heitritt. All right, so Rudy Fernandez holds an 11-5 advantage over Isaac Hurt right now on court number 15.
That would be a huge
That might be the upset of the weekend right there. Austin Douglas and Buddy Jones getting ready to square off after Douglas took down Braden Easterling 12-21-12.
Braden Easterling is a good player, and you're going to see a lot of him this year.
Yeah, Brian Latham will be advancing to take on the winner of Rudy Fernandez and Isaac Hurt.
How about Brian Latham, another newbie? You know who he plays doubles with?
I do not.
Yeah, Ashley Irving.
Oh, is that right? How
yeah.
about that? I thought you were going to say you.
No.
Which is why he's still in it and still rolling.
I got a bunch of doubles partners.
You do. You got more doubles than Vladimir Putin.
No lie. Well, I don't know what that meant, but that's okay.
Actually, I probably should have said Prigozhin, the guy that he just had wiped out.
Yeah.
That dude. I think they said that guy had 3 body doubles.
Really?
So he could go. But I don't know if that's a good gig. I don't know if I'm going to go into Indeed and apply to be a body double for somebody who Vladimir Putin doesn't care so much for. Seems like a kind of a dead-end job, if you know what I mean.
How about Kelsey Heichert holding an 18-11 on Bob Howell on center court? And there she's got a chance to
grab another
put some pressure on him.
She does get that in there where she needs it. He's not going to chase that. He's just going to try to roll it right up the middle. Oh, boy.
She goes in. He's got him. And she's going to get a wash out of this because she knows it.
Cut in some slack.
Yeah. She still grabbed 2.
Not enough to grab it to put you on the magic 20 right there. See what this 12-5. Rudy Fernandez still up over Isaac Hurt in bracket B.
Kelsey Heichert trying to make Alabama keep rolling. They had a big weekend down in Lake Charles last weekend.
Yes, they did. The Fretwells were on fire.
Oh, yeah. Amber is back.
She is back. I was surprised not to see them this weekend. I guess because of last weekend. A couple of names we thought were working their way here, and they're going to be in Buffalo, New York next week. Bob's got that one just getting inched out a little bit further each time, but Kelsey, she should be able to go get that one.
Maybe.
Bob's got a tougher job on his hands. Oh, boy.
Shoot it, Kelsey, right here for the game. Do not be scared right here. Nope.
She's going to run it up the middle.
She's going to make Bob have to make a bag. And there it is.
Oh,
you better hurry, Bob. Go down there and get that bag.
Get it. Hyle's got his luckies in hand and luck across his chest. Charlie Case is.
Finn, I don't care what happens the rest of the weekend. I have had fun sitting here by you this weekend, man. It's been a blast.
It's been a great time, and it's so funny because you think, typically it's like you take a big break and you think, oh, man, I can't wait to get back at it. We had no break whatsoever. No. We're right back at it, rolling into season 19.
Absolutely.
Just the way it should be.
Bob must get that. And that's the bag that it cost you.
Trouble.
Perfect bag by Kelsey Heichert. She's going for the win. And that's not good by Bob. And all she needs to do is drop behind these bags right here. Don't try to do nothing fancy. And that's where she put it, right behind it.
He's going to go look at his, and if I was him, I'd stomp up there. Because, there they go.
Oh, Bob
Two of them dropped in.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
He still got to go in.
Look at Kelsey. Jeez.
That was your fault. She grabbed me when I was walking over and said, "Oh my God, I got to play Bob Howell in center court."
20-11.
But Bob has to make a shot to keep this game alive.
He's got to make it happen. It's up.
Nice shot, Bob Howell.
What a great airmail under pressure. Bob Howell, the seniors champion, puts one up and over on top.
But Kelsey has got the pressure, and she is stomping down on Bob's neck right now.
She's coming after
Yes, she is.
The women's champion going to take down the seniors champion, or will it be the other way around? There's only one way to find out. Stay right here.
Stay right here. And she is keeping that foot on the pedal of the gas.
Isaac Hurt has tightened the gap between he and Rudy Fernandez. Rudy still holds a 14-12 advantage.
Rudy, go Rudy. I'm not pulling for Rudy, but it just make me look better.
I'm not pulling for Rudy, except for I'm pulling for Rudy. Don't mistake me saying go Rudy. Yeah, that's right up there. She did exactly what she needed, and his is sitting out in the way.
And she has to do nothing but block this shot right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. She needs to get one in. Don't they both have one in? Yep.
I think if she runs it, she's going to go up and over.
That's okay. She got two to go.
One off the back.
Bob can grab a point here.
9 on 5. Run it through.
And that's it.
And that's going to do it. 21-11. Kelsey Heider takes down Bob Heil, our women's champion for the weekend. Takes down our seniors champion for the weekend. And she will now face Devin Holloway for the right to face off of the winner of Devin Thompson and whoever takes down the Travis Jordan Steve Hayes battle right there. And they are working their way back toward this final here in bracket A to face off against Caleb Hurt, who holds the king's seat. Right now it's 14-all with Isaac Hurt Rudy Fernandez on court 15. I think Rudy Fernandez might actually start occurring to him what he's doing.
Who am I playing?
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
Uh-huh.
Isaac, I promise you, is not talking to crap. I was talking to Rudy. Good game, Kelsey.
Good stuff.
Look at her.
She got a little snap, a little pep and
Yes,
snap
she
in her
does.
step. She brought the water bottle back. She thought that was Bob Heil.
There's not water in there.
No.
No, it is. I'm just kidding.
You might want to be careful on that one. Caleb Hurt took down Austin Thomason 21-6, and in the 5 prior games gave up 3 points total.
He's on him. And how about Devin? He's the higher seed right here. He made her change lanes. I don't blame him.
Yep.
Down and back. What an upset, though. That's an upset to me.
Oh, absolutely. And we're looking at let's see, what are we looking? I want to look in this other bracket here.
You know what bags Devin throws, right?
No, I don't.
Who put up the $5,000?
Upstage.
Upstage, that's exactly right.
Upstage bag for the perfect frame game.
Absolutely. That's what he throws.
Well, Austin Douglas is up over Buddy Jones 11-0. Rudy Fernandez up 19-14.
Rudy fixing to pull the upset. Good shooting, Bob.
Good stuff, champ.
Oh, no.
Come on, champ. All right, I cannot see where the bags are landing on this coming back towards us, but I see Rudy stepping out right now against Isaac. Isaac's got a little slump in his shoulders right now, so hopefully.
Look at Kelsey. Hey, let me ask you a question. Did I hear a name called Steve Hayes?
Steve Hayes.
He's still hanging in?
Still, last I checked, he was still hanging in there, yeah.
Okay, so I match up with the Cornslinger boys, right?
Yeah, he's down 14-6 right now to Travis Jordan.
Huh?
Steve Hayes has been around a dozen years or so.
So we always have a passion pick, okay?
Sure.
Guess who my passion pick was this week?
Was it Steve Hayes?
Steve Hayes, he's rolling, baby. Come on, Steve, make a run.
Well, he's down 14-6, so he better get that passion lit up.
It's okay. If he finishes better than 13th, I'm good.
Rudy Fernandez still holds 19-14 over Isaac Hurt over on court 15.
Nice shot, Devin. Hey, Devin, this guy can play, man. And let me tell you something. He plays everywhere, too. I go to a regional, I look up. There's Devin Holloway. I went to that tournament I told you last week in Sardis, Mississippi. I look up, and guess who's there? Devin Holloway. Playing with Hollywood Page.
Boy, and I tell you, Devin Holloway, he's got a doppelganger here in the ACO, doesn't he, as well? Who does he look like?
I don't know. You're going to have to tell me because don't know.
I'll give you the rest of the match to figure it out. We'll call April Clemens over here to tell you. She said they played against each other, and they looked just like one another while they were playing.
I don't know then.
All right, so right now, let's see, we're up. Are we rolling now? No, they're still
down and back.
Still warming up. All right, nice.
Look at that.
Airmail there to put a final piece of punctuation on that.
And this guy throws the bag so hard.
He does. It hits with some authority. That's a fact.
He does. And let's see if center court makes him nervous. Kelsey just came off this court. First time for Devin Holloway to be on this court. The boards are a little slower.
Isaac Hurt picked up a penny on Rudy, 19-15. You're going to have some PPRs.
I'm kind of seeing it over off to the right for me. Yeah.
You're going to be able to track PPR.
I can track the PPRs in that bracket. How about that?
Boys.
TJ Miller's leading in that bracket with the PPR of 10.6. Dakota Payne, 988, who's sitting in the king seat, right?
Well, I tell you, TJ Miller's one of those guys. He always throws well.
Yeah.
He just has, I think, bad luck in some cases.
He lost to Dakota Payne in the finals of the winners bracket. I know because I talked to him in the bar, believe it or not.
All right, well, we are underway, and the first 4 posted by Kelsey Hyder over Devin Holloway. And again, the winner will take on the winner of Devin Thompson, who will be facing off against either Travis Jordan or the aforementioned Steve Hayes.
How about I thought TJ said he lost the king seeds match, but it's actually Miles McClendon who's having a really good weekend this weekend.
Got Daniel Lilly. He's up late over in the UK right now. It's after midnight, if I'm not mistaken. He said, "Well done, Kelsey. Great game."
Kelsey, she's a very likable person.
Yep.
Got a great personality. Nice finish by Devin for 4, though.
It's good stuff. That will tie things up now with a 4 spot for each.
Okay, so I'm Rudy Fernandez is playing Isaac Hurt. And what? I'm gonna put you on the spot here. What do you think their PPRs are going on right now?
Rudy and Isaac?
Yeah.
Well, based on the way the score has been advancing, I'm going to say Rudy is at a 9.6. Isaac's at a 9.45.
How about Rudy at a 7.78 and Isaac at a 7.67?
How many bags are they throwing? Just 3?
Let's see how many rounds that is. It's been going on a while now.
It has been.
18 rounds.
19 on 17 right now with Fernandez still up a couple. These two just stacking these bags right up.
And we're talking about another game, but you can see what's going on right here, man. How about that?
Well, we know that if you're watching Scoreholio, you're probably seeing what we're telling you. But if you're not, you probably want to know what's going on in that game to be sure. Miles McClendon, as you mentioned, is going to be facing off against the winner of the Austin Douglas match.
Miles McClendon, he's having a good weekend. Him and Chase Puckett did good in doubles.
Yep. And these two.
And Miles just got married here last weekend, but believe it or not.
Was it at Lake Charles by chance?
No, I don't think so.
Kelsey getting a little bit of the yips here, throwing a couple lefters.
Nice bag by Devin.
4 spot waiting for Devin. If all he has to do is take it
could
up,
be a
6 spot.
Oh, and it just jumped by the hole.
Back to a 4 spot.
I know Travis and Dana Tharp are very happy watching Devin Holloway throw their bags right here on center court. Upstage grits.
Thanks again to Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center for the hospitality.
Man, I'm trying to keep up with the Rudy.
19 on 17 still. Fernandez and Isaac Hurt. They're heading back east to west now. They just went west to east. So far, nothing sitting up on the board. Everything dropping under.
Isaac with his first bag down the center. I'm calling 2 games at once. Nobody can do that as good as I can. How about that? Nice finish right there by Kelsey.
He's got a chance to grab a couple.
Take
it right to left. He's had that shot all day long. Double 4-bagger down on court 15. Oh, absolutely. No, I take it back. 21-17, Rudy Fernandez.
Rudy
over
upsets.
Isaac Hurt. Isaac must have taken one off the back of the board. How about that?
Rudy upset. After I beat Rudy in the first round, what the hell is going on here, Ben?
Let me ask you something. I didn't quite catch it. Did you play Rudy today?
I did play Rudy today, and he is just rolling.
Did you beat him?
I did beat him.
Wow.
21-20.
Rudy, who is it, Rudy? You beat who?
Maybe not that same Rudy, I guess.
I just want to make sure you get it in there. Now, I want you to get your credit where credit is due.
Give me some credit. He just upset Isaac Hurt.
How about that? Rudy Fernandez will be taking on Brian Latham. Winner of that will take on T.J. Miller. And we are working our way down to choosing
we are.
And selecting and awarding and crowning a singles champ. How about that?
Yeah. Kelsey picks up 2 more right here, right?
I don't know. Devin laid up on that.
Yeah, he did.
I guess he didn't want to run the risk. So that'll be 8 on 6 now. Devin, or 8 on 8. I'm sorry. Kelsey picks up 2. You're right. Couple of snowmen. It's cold enough in here to have a couple of snowmen.
It's not cold in here tonight. Last night I was freezing my butt off.
I did that for you because you were talking about how cold it was, and then you didn't even take it.
I'm not even cold tonight, though.
Come on, man. Come on. These two are just slugging away, and they're not wasting any time either. They are going after it.
How about Isaac? I cannot believe Isaac Hurt is out of the singles. As picked by Dylan Ledbetter.
He walks away He walks away our juniors champ. He walks away as half of the doubles championship team, and now he's got to leave it to Big Brother. Oh, goodness.
The hardest bag in cornhole, people say, just to lay up.
Just to set it up on the board. And it cost him a couple. Kelsey takes another deuce.
8 to
8. On top of that 8, so it's 10 on 8 now.
Game to 13, baby. Here we go.
It's 10 on 8.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
8 to 8. 10 on 8. I'm sorry. One's got to get 11, and one's got to get 13.
It's a game to 13 for Devin.
There you go. Devin needs 13. Hey, Kelsey is throwing some smoke on center court, though.
Yeah, she really is. And
Yeah.
he seems to both of them when they miss, they're missing left.
Yep.
And not taking advantage of that center when it's
Oh, and
as
that's
soon as
one
I
that
say
gets
that, he
away.
runs it off the back right.
You
You're
know
welcome.
why? You know why it went off there?
Why?
Because he's chased that bag.
Yeah, but he completely whiffed.
Yeah, and he missed it.
Oh, look at that! And then he drops her
that's-
bag and
I think
flattens
that's
one.
7.
That's going to be.
That's going to be a 7 spot for Kelsey.
Yep, sure is.
And that's a big lead by Kelsey Heitrick, who is trying to make a statement here on center court.
12 on 5, absolutely. So 17-8. Kelsey Heitrick looking to advance through the remainder of this bracket. Bracket A, it's a double elimination tournament, as you know, split into A and B brackets.
You know,
Made mention of this earlier. Caleb Hurt just
annihilated the other bracket.
like a bush hog went through the bracket, gave up, what did we say, a total of 12 points, 9 points, 6 of them in one game in his first 5 or 6 games. Just
4 for
insane. So
Devin.
there's a 4th spot there. Devin claws his way back a little bit against 17. So 17 on 12. Fernandez and Latham still in their warm-up tosses.
I'm Brian Latham, man. That guy just started last year, and he is already a pro. He's playing with Ashley Irvin, and he is one. I've had to play him a couple times. He is tough,
You
man.
know, it's interesting that you mentioned that. The number of people that I've talked to that I've met, being out on the road a bunch more the last 3 years, obviously there's the handful of folks that you see and know
Yeah.
from everywhere.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the number of different players who have said, dude, I can't, and this is completely plays into what everything I tell everybody when they ask me what I do and I tell them. They said, you got to be kidding me. I go, no. When you get into this and you start, 6 months in, the hook is set and you are in. And you can go from being not even be able to hit the board with the right amount of practice. You can work your way up through these brackets and get a tier 3 and then get a tier 2 and then work yourself into the main bracket. Next thing you know, you're a Dakota Painter like you were just talking about. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is. When you say the hook is set, I've got a perfect example. My back sponsor, Elite,
Yeah.
the guy starts playing, and he shows up at our VFW there, and all of a sudden he's playing every freaking night, man. And now he's a bag manufacturer, holds tournaments. They got a CO that's going to be running out of his place, and he wants to play every single night, dude.
Run it through to
Every
save it.
night.
Oh, and he sets it off the back. Kelsey
And Kelsey
Hyder
is going to move on.
benefits from a bad bag off to the left side that got away from Devin Holloway, 21-12, and that will pit her against the winner of Devin Thomas, who's waiting for Travis Jordan or Steve Hayes, who Hayes now up 18-14.
Steve, come on, Steve.
There
Make a
you
run,
go.
baby.
There you go. He's making that run. And right now
Look.
we look back over to where Rudy Fernandez
Down 5 to
is
nothing.
down 5-0 to Brian Latham, but on that same lucky court 15, that he took down Isaac Hurt.
That's a court I played Rudy on, believe it or not.
15?
He's been on that court all day.
That must be a lucky court for him if you believe in that sort of thing. Austin Douglas beat Buddy Jones 21-0.
Good job, Kelsey.
So Austin Douglas, good stuff. Austin Douglas will be battling the winner of the TJ Miller match, and he will face off against the winner of Latham and Fernandez. Latham up 5-2. Rudy picks up a couple. Miles McClendon awaits the winner of all of that, and Dakota Payne
Miles McClendon.
awaits the winner from all of those. So right now we're looking at now is Devin Thompson and Steve Hayes, because Hayes wins 21-14 over Travis Jordan. How about that? Another one of your former nemesis,
Yeah.
and or partners. Seems like everything you touch
Steve
turns to
Hayes
gold.
was my passion pick with the cornslinger bag. They always like the passion pick. Nobody's a pro, somebody that you think could do good, and they got to finish better than 13 before you get a points. And guess what? He's better than 13.
All right. Well,
So my passion pick is doing really good.
all right.
We saw Devin Thompson, who's warming up right here on center court, play against Isaac Hurt and get the worst end of it. But he did not play bad.
And they begin to gather around center
Yeah,
court.
yeah, he's got a good following, man.
He does. He's had kind of a Pied Piper vibe working the entire weekend. People have been following him around to see what he's up to. Very casual stride, very casual manner
Yeah.
about him, and a very good player.
And there's the two king seat holders standing right together right over there, waiting on each other for the showdown probably.
Yep, they barely know one another.
Yep, barely know one another.
Play each other probably about 50 times a week.
I would not like to have to play Caleb Hurt right now. He is in a zone.
Out of the SVC.
Yeah.
And Caleb, he's been sitting for a while, but I think he's so dialed in mentally now, I don't think there's any stopping him. I really don't.
Yeah. What we ought to do is get him over here and talk to him is what we ought to do.
Who,
Caleb?
Caleb?
Yeah.
I got nothing left to say to him.
Me neither.
More importantly, he's got nothing left to say to us.
He's done. I don't want to talk to you guys. Y'all are boring.
Yeah. Well, I did talk to his mom and said, I'm out of questions for him. You got anything? She goes, yes, and she gave me a couple. So if they do make it back over, if he makes it back over here, where there's a very good chance he very well may do that, we will have at least one question for Caleb. But he's still got to run through quite the gauntlet to get
Not
there.
over
Devin
yet.
Thompson and Steve Hayes getting ready to face off right here. And let's see
Steve
what's
Hayes
going
coming
on.
to center court.
How about that?
Dylan said, Phil is having a dang weekend on his picks. You got that right, Devin. Dylan, I'm sorry. Got Devin on my brain. And when Steve Hayes takes this game, I will be hollering. Look at there, he walking up, man.
There he is.
And tell me something, I've had some battles with that guy. I promise you I have. He's really good.
All right. Well, Steve Hayes steps up into the red lane in the blue shirt, and the blue lane has the red shirt. Makes perfect sense to me.
Nice guy. Used to come out and play with his daughters, co-ed and doubles, and I hadn't seen his daughters in a while, but he's still rolling right along. Yeah.
One of his daughters is here, according to the folks in the truck.
See, Eric knows him. He's been playing for a long time. And he is right down the middle, nothing fancy. Slick side, boom, right down the middle. We might have a seniors game in the making right here, Finn.
Push, push, push.
Yep. Says Steve about takes out our set.
Well, now I'm going to tell you this right now. As we've noticed, the way that everything is laid out right now, if he's done that once, he'll do it every time.
Oh, yeah.
He'll do it every single time now.
See Josie Claire over to watch the game. Mm-hmm. Her mother sitting right next to her. But Steve does have that airmail. I saw him hit 3 in a row earlier playing with Ricky Dennis on doubles over here on center court while I was sitting watching. You weren't here.
And Devin's got that hard push.
Oh, yeah.
To run it up and through. Definitely a clash of styles.
Yeah.
A younger player style versus a more seasoned player style. I won't say older, just more seasoned. Although I do feel like these boards on the, from about halfway up seem to be playing a little bit slicker right
They
around
do seem
the
to look like they're playing a little faster. And if we get a chance in between games, I'll go out there and throw a couple and let you know for sure.
So a couple more down and back, and we'll be ready to go.
You got me a score on Rudy?
Let's take a look here real quick. Rudy Fernandez, 10. Brian Latham, 7.
Rudy is making a run.
He is.
It's funny. Everybody that loses their first game has rolled.
It's been that weekend.
Yeah,
it really
it's been
has.
one of those weekends.
It really has. But the interesting thing about Rudy, too, is since he took his hat off, he's been on fire. Yesterday,
I told him he needs to put that thing back on.
When he was playing you, well, you beat him.
He told me.
If memory serves.
He told me he had a Latino name, but he looked like an Irishman.
Yeah. He is one of the more Irish-looking Fernandezes I've ever seen.
I got tickled at him. That's what he said. He said, "Look, look at this hair." I said, "I got a Latino name and an Irish look."
Yeah. Rudy O. Fernandez.
Yeah.
All right, so these guys should be wrapping up.
Yep.
Their
Here we
final
go.
Down and back shots and get ready to get this one underway. Steve Hayes, the number 52 seed,
Sweet.
against Devin Thompson, the number 11 seed, and right now the number 22 seed Rudy Fernandez up 10-7 over the number 6 seed in their bracket B. The winner will take on TJ Miller.
I want to correct you here just a little bit, though. We really can't go by seeding this early in the year because it's kind of a random seed. So, but as we get on it, and not about that 30 bag by Steve to start the match. I don't think Steve is nervous.
I wouldn't imagine after all these years playing that nerves come into it. Maybe he's afraid about tripping on that
Maybe.
on that carpet walking away. Well,
He tried to throw a little cut shot right there.
Look at that thing.
That rolled right, looked like my roll bag, right in the floor.
He got a dirty bag and he got an ugly bag.
Steve may go up and over right here.
You say he's got that airmail. He's not doing it.
Nope, he's going to give up one, right?
Lay it up on top.
Oh, you're going to give up 4?
4 spot.
Yep.
Rudy leaves 3 on top and 1 in front. Devin has 1 down, 1 up, 1 off.
You had to say something about it being cold because now I think the air conditioner kicked on.
Oh. 11-10, Latham over Fernandez now on court 15.
What a game.
Keep an eye on that one.
Perfect block by Steve.
Reblock right behind it. Those are those Big Daddy bags.
Oops. Oh, and that's the danger of not shooting it long.
Yep, Devin Thompson throwing the Big Daddies.
Another reblock by Steve. Try to get this thing even.
Oh,
there you go.
Fantastic.
Dead center for Steve.
Airmail right up and over. He's going to try to. Oh! that was more of a snail mail right there.
Perfect.
A heavy.
You know, I get so animated over here, man. Like,
I know. I've had to move away from you just a little bit. I'm afraid you might smack me right in the face.
You know, I'm trying to refrain. I'm holding my own arm over here, believe it or not.
Holding your own. That's the way we like it.
So now, let something exciting happen. I can't be responsible.
Oh no, trust me. I've got reflexes like you're the ninja, but I've got cat-like.
Oh, and that got away from Dylan.
That did. It got away from to the left side, and no good can come of that bag.
And Steve, big push right here. He played his doubles this weekend with Ricky Dennis, a long-time ACO guy.
Yeah.
How long do you think Ricky's been playing, Oz?
Oh,
long time. Long time.
12 to 15 years. Look at this mess.
Oh,
and he's able to drop a couple.
He gets 2.
Drop a couple of those bags in. Good stuff there.
Say true story of the first. Oh, I know whose brother it is. But look, the true story here. The first regional I ever went to, ACO, was ran by Keith Blair up in Louisville. I was talking to him all week, and we thought we were the bomb down there in Mississippi, okay? Huh? So we go up to Louisville, and every player that you can think of is in the pro series over there. And they said, well, you want to play pros or social? And I said, I was looking at these guys throwing down in the pros. I said, I think we'll play social.
Yeah.
And we got stomped into social too, okay?
You know what I think we'll do? We're going to go to the bar down the street and just forget you ever saw us.
That is a absolute true story. That regional was loaded.
Stacked it up.
And I know Ricky Dennis was there that day because I remember that face. Yep. And his world-famous brother also.
Yep. Look at that big pile. That's a laundry basket.
Is that going to be 4 for Steve? I think it's 8 on 4.
He's got 2 underneath, so yes, he does. Rudy Fernandez now back on top of Brian Latham on court 15, 14 to 12.
What a game. They got a good game going over there, don't they not?
Steve Hayes up over Devin Thompson as you're watching here, 6 to 4.
We got a game on center court. And Steve is trying to throw that little blocker, I think. I thought he was going to slick side, just go hole for hole, but he's not.
He's got an interesting delivery as well too. We saw it when someone drew our attention to it actually with Mike Walters ending up on one foot, kind of wiggling around. He doesn't seem like it's a very stable pitch position, but
he kicks that leg back, and he almost
looks like he's about to fall down on his face.
Yeah. Is he going to go up and over and try to drag this fin? Guess what I'm doing?
Oh, you said he's got the airmail, so
guess what I'm doing if I'm Steve Hayes? He's an older gentleman. He's trying to grab some points.
Go get it. Going up.
Nope.
Oh,
no, Steve, didn't you tell me you didn't lay up when I'm talking good about you?
He laid up.
Come on, Steve.
Cut
back. Nice shot, Devin Thompson.
Really nice. It had eyeballs on it.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
So 6 on 6.
And that's what happens when you lay up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Steve had that airmail drag right there sitting right in front of me. He could have left everything right in front of the hole.
You've mentioned that a couple of times about his airmail shot. We haven't seen him try it yet.
No, and it surprised me.
Yep.
Nice block. That's a pretty good get-around bag. That's going to be sitting on layaway.
Still useful. Yeah, pinched a little bit right now.
They're going to have a pile of mess
Another
on this
pile.
one, Finn.
Seems like going north to south,
Yeah.
we're seeing a lot of this.
Yep.
These are not going to be PPRs that you're going to be writing home about. Which what's interesting is that's why, to me, I'm not that guy in baseball. I'm not stats guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. Look at that, and that rolled up and just set up on top. That's like a birthday cake being built.
So we'll just take a little wash.
So, but I guess, my point being, you can have all the PPR numbers you want. That doesn't help
No.
right there, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't hurt.
You still win or you
It
still
doesn't
lose.
hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
This game is, what is it, tied 6-6?
Yeah.
And nobody made a move right there? Who cares?
So it's not. Yeah, the PPR
Yeah.
will tell the tale with regard to how close you might be, but it's all relative.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
I'm with you on
Caleb
that.
Hurts' PPR right now is probably a 12.1. I think he got a bonus 1/10 of a point.
I think he did, too.
But outside of that, to me, it's all relative. So 6-on-6 right here on center court. Rudy Fernandez continues to hold a 16-12 lead over Brian Latham.
You know what I'm liking? You know what I'm liking here, Finn? Here's what I'm liking. The last few games, we've had all new people pretty much on center court.
Yeah,
and that's why people are getting better and better and better.
Well, and that's why I think you're starting to see some of the more seasoned pros hanging around a little bit longer, up and over. And he dropped one of Rudy.
Two for Devin.
One of Devin's bags in there by virtue of that, coming up short. But you're starting to see some of the more seasoned veterans sticking around going, I got to better keep an eye on this person or that person. You know what I'm saying? You don't just walk in and think you got it now. On any given Sunday or Saturday or Friday.
Dude, let me ask you one question. This is serious, too. This goes for you, too. Do you think those nachos are good?
Better than that dirty bag. I've had some of those. They're all right.
Rich Powell over there is eating on. Look,
I think so.
If you can get a good look at that, he's tearing those nachos up, man.
I think his beard is in the cheese dip.
Yeah, it is. Look at it. It looks like it is in there.
You got a bag out to the left, a Big Daddy bag hanging out.
And one
left
short
side,
for Steve, though.
Wide open center, and he takes it. One short. So ultimately,
10-09.
Ultimately, Devin's gonna take it away. There we go. Yeah, let's take a look.
At that.
You can see it.
There we go. Perfect. Wipe your beard off. Come on.
Let's see if he gets it in there.
Those things look good, man.
And back to the action. I had some. They're pretty good. Those chips are pretty crisp. I trust the cheese dip.
Yes,
I trust
sir.
in the cheese dip. So 9-on-6, Devin Thompson over Steve Hayes.
Alan Ballard says, if we make it back to Traverse City, Michigan. I had a good time in Traverse City, Michigan,
Yeah, it was great.
by the way.
Grand Traverse Resort.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
We will see him there. We hope we see you there, Alan. There's other places we can see you, too. Come on out.
I think the only people that may not want to see us back in Grand Traverse are the people that were trying to get to the bar.
Yeah.
Because we had the whole thing covered and doubled and tripled up.
Good bag.
Oh, that's a good bag. I thought he had it.
Steve, it just held up
It just
on you.
didn't go. What I mean, those bags that he's throwing are just sticking together like Velcro.
Well, let me tell you something.
Any action off of them.
Well, one thing about it, he probably threw that on the slick side, but his bag is not hitting flat and doing that fast push.
Mm-mm.
It looks like J.R. Jr. just got back from Bath and Body Works, man.
Oh.
Man, I'm all over the crowd. I'll
tell you what, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's two guys playing cornhole right between us and all the people you're looking at.
There's no lie. That one just stuck out on me.
That bag just stuck out to the left, too.
What did you get Tammy for Mother's Day?
I'll tell you what, right now, I'm really surprised at the spray that they've got around the hole a number of times. Look at this. I mean, it's not even.
Steve down the middle for some points. It just holds up again. Come on, Steve.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, too. Devin is counting his blessings.
He is, because Steve has had really two good opportunities to take this lead, and he's left them not in the great position.
No, Brian Latham took an opportunity to jump out and get back out in front over Rudy Fernandez, 19-16.
And Rudy may have just picked up two because
he was pointing two to himself.
Yeah, two to himself. Might be 19-18.
It is 19-18. Yep. Mr. Mathematician.
Well, I just happened to see him over there.
You got it right. All right, so you're right. He throws that bag. It comes in, hits on an angle, does not hit flat, so there's not a lot of action he's going to get off of these other bags because he's not throwing that bulldozer
That's a good bag right there. He does his hands like that's. I don't know. I didn't think that was a very bad bag right there by Devin Thompson.
He didn't much care for it, but I'll tell you what.
Steve went up trying to get his bags.
Tried that airmail and off the back. Oh boy!
Oh, and Steve is in a world of hurt right here.
This is trouble.
This is trouble.
Up and over. Oh, he's laying low and he pinched him.
Not bad. Not bad.
Is he going to go run through it? I got one.
And
So
Steve
down, so
could only give up 4 right here and count his blessings.
Oh, one just fell. Another one fell.
He's going to give up 6 and count his blessings.
Yeah. No, he's giving up 7.
Yeah.
10 on 3.
Oh, Steve's down 16 to 9. Don't count him out.
8.
He was down in the last game he played.
Yep, 16-8 is your score right now. Rudy Fernandez still down by 1, 19-18 on court 15 to Brian Latham.
What a battle. Is Austin Thomason still in? I see him over there throwing a lot of bags. People's favorite, Austin Thomason.
Austin Douglas is awaiting the winner of the T.J. Miller match.
I haven't seen Austin Douglas, and that's why you keep saying that. I haven't seen Austin Douglas. You sure they don't have the name wrong?
Well, then somebody's been playing a lot of games they should have been playing in.
I know who Austin Douglas is. I have not seen him all weekend, so.
Well, that's what it says in here. 20-19, Rudy Fernandez back on top of Brian Latham. And right here, Devin Thompson holds a 16-9 lead on center court. Glad to have you along here in Charleston. We've got a big season planned in front of us. Go to AmericanCornhole.com. You can find yourself a certified official if you would like to find some tournaments to get into and start earning some points, maybe end up at some of these majors. Who knows? Center court at the World Championships, as we've discussed, could only be a few months to a year to 2 years away. You just never know.
The people that we have seen on center court and getting to the winner's bracket and making good runs are not people we're used to it. No. So come on out. Maybe it could be you.
Kind of nice.
Oh, nice bag.
Good bag there to run up there and drop a couple inside and under.
Andy must know me really well. Nice shot right there.
Up and over.
Yeah, he grabs a couple out of that.
All right, so 18 on 9. He's doubled him up.
I still know what's going on, Andy. 18 on 9. Oh, and he can grab a couple more right here, and he's down the center. Look, he got a little fist bump out of him right there,
yes,
Ben.
He did. Took that pump. Very happy with that.
He gave a fist bump in that little block, too.
Well, you got to love it when a plan comes together. There's that airmail.
Oh, and he could finish this game off right here with a big push.
Yeah, that's going to do it at 18 on 9 with 2 off the back.
He got one of them. That's it. Good showing by Steve Hayes,
all right,
though.
Good job. 21-9 is the final. Devin Thompson against Steve Hayes. Congratulations, like you said, Steve Hayes. Good stuff. And now the winner will face off against Kelsey Heidert. And we're going to find out who is going to work their way out of the bottom half of this bracket and face off against Caleb Hurt in bracket A. As we continue to watch things in bracket B, right now we're looking at Rudy Fernandez advancing to play T.J. Miller.
Rudy again.
Rudy
Come
took
on,
down
Rudy.
Isaac Hurt 21-17, took down Brian Latham 21-19. And now we're going to have Rudy Fernandez and T.J. Miller. I don't know if they're going to stay on court 15. Yes, they are.
Court 15 is Rudy's domain.
He's got to love that.
Hey, why they call you Beaver? Never mind.
No.
Can't get an answer.
No. Oh.
You going to what? We need to take a little break. I can deal with that. 5 minutes. 5-minute break. Perfect.
Well,
no break? Okay.
I don't think we're going to be able to here.
All right.
We need to tell them before they get up there, I think.
I'm good. Let's keep on rock and rolling. we got a game here, Finn. Kelsey's been on fire. She did sit for a little bit now.
And our man Beaver out here.
Beaver.
Wearing the Asheville Cornhole League hat. They said, thanks for repping us out there.
Let's go, Beaver.
All right. Well, the bottom line is whoever wins this one faces off against Austin Thomason.
I knew it. I knew it.
You knew he was still around here throwing bags for a reason.
Yeah.
Austin Thomason awaits the winner of this match to find out who will take on Caleb Hurt. Austin Douglas is in bracket B, so it could be an Austin v. Austin. You never know. Oh, no, it couldn't. Because I guess it could.
Yep, it could.
Because he could face off against Dakota Payne ultimately down the line.
I see Dakota enjoyed some of those nachos over there. The nachos must be damn good.
I think, you know what? I'm going to tell you, they're either one of two things. They're really good, or that's what they got
They're
left.
on sale.
They got, it's a clearinghouse. All right, so it's good stuff. Somebody.
Thank you, Braden.
Appreciate
you. Ah.
A dent in the board brought to you by Samsung.
That had to be an iPhone.
I'm pretty sure that's a Droid. No, if it's a Droid, it'd be broken.
It probably would.
Steve Jobs forever.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, you guys ready to go?
Let's do it.
I say let's do
Let's do it.
You can send a text later there, Chief.
So I've got my mother. I'm trying to get her to watch this on the YouTube.
We'll send his music. Earbuds are in. So between the two of them, that'd be probably a whole lot of trash talk. It'll basically be earbuds against earbuds at this point. Kelsey Heidert, I think they're still in warm-up mode because Devin, the higher seed, should be taking the first bag.
Okay, here we go. All right, you ready?
All right.
What do you think Kelsey Heidert would be listening to?
Country.
I think you're right.
Yeah, Arab Alabama says country to me.
All right, so then what about
Couple
Devin?
of braided pigtails.
What about Devin?
Cowboy hat. I see country music. What is he listening to?
Yep. What do you got?
Either new metal, like Emotionless in White type thing, or I hate to say this, hip-hop.
I think he's listening to rap.
You think it's hip-hop
Yep,
and rap?
I do. You know, I'm going to make it fun this year. I'm going to find out what everybody's listening to. It's going to be fun to me.
Then what we'll do over the years is keep track of how their tastes improve or devolve.
Absolutely.
How about we do that?
All right, here we go. Let's kick it off right here.
All right, these guys got their final warm-up tosses in. The crowd is gathered around center court here in Charleston, West Virginia, as we get ready to work our way down to these king seat matches in bracket A and bracket B. And before too long, we will have a singles champion crowned here on the center court at the Coliseum and Convention Center in Charleston. American Cornhole Organization, Finn the Loudmouth of the ACO, side by side with ACO-PRO and the Mississippi Ninja, Philip the Man Barnett.
There you go.
You got like 9 nicknames now.
Yeah, I love it.
Are we going to see a bunch of pile of mess again?
No, it's a slick. That bag's on a slick. That bag was on slick. It had no choice but to go in the hole.
We have not seen a lot of finesse.
Up and over.
And it just kind of sat there. Everything seems to just be bunching up.
for the wash.
I don't think there's enough of his that she's going to run through it.
And look, that's the danger. Look, all she has to do is lay it up on the front. We go the next frame, and there's no score.
That's what I was just saying. I don't think there's enough of his bag over the lip that it even just laying it up on the board would have rolled it in there. I don't know what she didn't even touch her bag.
No.
So I'm not quite sure what she was trying to pull off there. Or maybe she didn't see what was going on and should have possibly taken a timeout.
It says 0-0. Maybe she didn't score. I'm sorry. Maybe I saw it wrong, but
well, there's three up top.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's 2-0.
That's what I thought.
Devin picked up 2.
Yeah. I'm a creep. That's one of my favorite songs, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I love this song.
This is the most hated band on my list.
Really?
I cannot stand Radiohead. Although we don't own the rights to
we
that
don't,
music.
Yeah.
Should you hear any Radiohead in the background, just pretend you don't.
Nice.
I think there is no more arrogant dude in the world than Thom Yorke.
Good
What
tune,
is it
though.
about this song?
This is a good tune,
Why?
though.
Everybody loves this song.
I don't
get
know.
it.
It's just
It's
I
not
love
you,
the beat.
dude.
Yeah.
I know you and I argue a lot
Yeah.
about music, and we joke around a lot about it, but I always wonder what it is about this song.
I don't
people
know.
like.
It's just a beat, man. I just like
I
it.
don't know, man. It doesn't not a thing for me. And that Karma Police makes me want to tear my head off my neck.
I've seen different people do this that do it really well too.
This
though.
song?
Yeah.
Yeah, they take a Valium and then they just go to it. All right. Oh,
Oh,
she's
that's a nice
going
bag.
for that hard push, but she can still pick it up. She's got one
yeah,
left.
he put it a little closer
Pick
for her.
up a couple here, and she
Boom,
does.
there it
Nicely
is.
done.
Kelsey Hyder ties this up.
Hyder
Hyder?
knots it at 2.
Hyder?
Hyder.
Hyder?
Hyder. I would say it rhymes with, but I can't think of anything it rhymes with.
Not like the Hoax thing?
It rhymes with Hyder.
You can't make a song with that, is what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't think I can.
Jeremiah Ellis says, let's go Beaver. Yeah, I'm about a Beaver fan.
His Highness checking
Yeah.
things out.
Yeah,
You think he says he's sitting on the golden throne
maybe so.
at home,
Yeah.
eyeballing this?
Oh, yeah. Nice bag
Wow.
there by Kelsey.
Andy says Creep
Oh.
was on Rock Band, the original game. He played the hell out of it, of course.
I knew Andy was going to chime in on. Yeah, that may be why I like it, because I used to love that
Rock
that
Band
game. Yeah, Rock, that's one of my favorites,
never
man.
did play it. I've never been after Pong and Pac-Man.
I got hooked on
Space
that damn
Invaders,
thing
never
and couldn't
played any of
stop.
those games.
So I played all of them.
That was my whole life, too, rock and roll. And
Yeah.
I never did play that game.
That's crazy.
This song has a bad word in it.
No.
Actually, I'm sorry, it has my favorite word in it. All right, so a couple laying out left of no use to Kelsey, but I do wonder if Devin can go grab that bag. He's not going to be able to grab enough of it.
Good finish by Kelsey.
Might have
though.
helped him out there.
Two?
Nope. All right, he's going to pick up the deuce right there.
Let's
So,
make it 6-4. You got a score on Rudy and TJ?
I'll betcha I do. TJ Miller doubled up on Rudy Fernandez right now, 8-4 over on court 15
Yeah.
as they work their way toward Dakota Payne.
Nice block bag right there. Level 2 is Dylan would call it. I call it just middle of the board block. And Kelsey is throwing hard down the middle, is she not?
She is. She's got
Yeah.
another bag, though, that just, it seems like every round now she's
Up two
struggling
more.
to get 'em
6-6.
early on to not have one that she can't get to. But, again, at only 6-on-6 right now, there's still plenty of game to be
Yeah.
had from both.
Came
TJ
to
Miller
15.
increases his lead 11-4 over Rudy Fernandez. Maybe Rudy's he might be exhausted.
Yeah, he probably
To be
is. He's
honest
been
with
playing
you.
a lot of
A
corno.
lot of straight games.
Nice reblock there by Kelsey Hytrick. Oh,
There's a tumble dry out to the
Airmail.
left. Little tumbleweed.
Oh.
Oh, good
Man,
shot.
that thing's 3 foot high.
Good call. Yeah, she came in on a rope.
One more time, Kelsey.
She can do it again. There it is.
Boom!
Backside.
Dead center.
How about that? He's going to try and go up and over. Oh, and he
Oh,
misses.
this could be a big round for Kelsey.
He tries to match and misses. Up and over.
Oh, in a
and she
row.
does it again. Air
3
show.
dead
And
centers.
she does not waste
Wow.
any time getting down there to admire her handiwork.
She
Nicely
didn't even look
done.
at him either. She just straight down there. I'm getting my bags out of the hole,
baby.
Mr. Easterling.
That
Mr. Thompson.
Was a monster.
Yes.
6-6 becomes 13-6.
Wow. And she did not hesitate. I love it.
All right, 11-6, TJ Miller over Rudy Fernandez still on the other court. 13-6 here on center court. Again, I meant to finish my point earlier, AmericanCornhole.com. If you're looking for a
Nice.
certified official in your area, you want to get involved, make sure you check it out. We're going to be in Buffalo, New York. We're going to be in, we're going to be a couple places in Florida,
Nice
a couple
shot.
places in Texas. We're going to be back in Bryan, Texas. Going to be in Lubbock, Texas. That's going to be big.
Oh, I'd like to get out to Lubbock. I've never been to Lubbock.
It's good stuff, man. I tell you, there's some other cities in Texas that are going to be coming online here as well. But we got Southern California, Medford, Oregon, Michigan, Wisconsin area, South Bend, Indiana, Florida, every place in between. Dalton, Georgia, And, of course, here on the week prior to Spooky Nook in Hamilton, Ohio, we will be announcing where the World Championships will be for season 19. Yeah, season 19 as well.
I got thinking about that.
There they go. Bloop.
Up. Oh, 5 more for Kelsey, man.
So that's 18 on 6
and
now.
Kelsey is taking no prisoners here on center court.
She is not. She has had a fantastic run and has kept her composure. Even when she's had to play it dirty, whoever she's playing against seems to match her.
Yeah.
That same setup. So she hasn't had to worry about mistakes being.
And she wastes no time either. This is a chance for her to get 2 more.
Yeah, that exploitation, and his bag is
he
out
can't
of play.
afford to miss again.
Yep.
This game will be over.
Yep. He's just going to use his as a bank shot bag, put him in the middle.
He better, because he's got to go in right here. This game is history. And he does.
Oh, man. It's
Look, he's
almost,
going, what the heck?
Yeah, where's that been hiding? It's almost like when he doesn't think about it, he's having himself a little bit better roll. So 18 on 6, Kelsey Heidert over Devin Thompson, tied up with 4 strips of bacon over on court 15, 11 on 11.
11-11 for Rudy.
Fernandez and Miller.
Rudy is playing with no conscience. And
He's playing unconscious.
That's what I'm saying. He has no conscience. And Kelsey can finish this game out right here. She left that off a little to the side.
He's got to be very
nice
careful.
Bag.
That's a good bag, but he's left that one out there where he can't get it, and she
Big
can.
push.
Oh, boy, she did him a huge favor.
Yeah. She's not worried about that, though. Good finish right there by Devin. Grab you a couple.
Take a couple back, so 20 on 8 now.
Kelsey Heidert jumped on the scene last year in season 18, and now she is jumping out in season 19.
Absolutely.
Saying she is going to be somebody you better come to play.
It's so good, too, because we're posting some of the winter photos from yesterday, and her and Josie Claire and a couple of other high-profile women, Kristen Beckwith. Yeah. And then you see Kim Dice and so many other the female competitors in the women's division saying, go, you go, girl. You got to love it. You got to love that love.
Yeah.
Running these up the middle. Oh, wow.
God, it's not even touching the wood, Finn.
Look at that. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Airmail.
For the wash?
And an airmail for the wash.
Let's go. Come on.
That is amazing.
That is my kind of cornhole right there, Finn.
Right there. That is good stuff. The air show is on here in Charleston, West Virginia. How about it if you're checking us out on the ACO Digital Network and the ACO YouTube channel?
You are
seeing
that?
A
Holy
show. Moly is exactly right. That's exactly what I was going to say. Air show. Bang, bang, bang. Wow, wow. For those of you who are watching, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you update on what we're doing and when we're doing it on YouTube. Now, he better be very careful.
And she can close this out.
If she can go right to
in
left,
the hole
which
right
we know
here.
she can.
And that's not a bad bag.
Smart. Up and over. Is he going to try it again? That's going to do it.
And she can just lay up again, make him shoot it again.
Yep. He's got to go up and over. He knows it's not going to happen.
And that's going to be it.
Kelsey Heidert takes down Devin Thompson with that one final bag, and she will face off against Austin Thomason.
Look at her.
Well done. Well done.
I love it.
And Caleb Hurt waits in the wings for the winner of this next match. Austin Thomason, Kelsey Heidert will be your next match here on center court. Rudy Fernandez now down 19-11 to TJ Miller.
Poor Rudy.
And he will be working his way, one of those against Austin Douglas, and then Miles McClendon awaits the winner of those matches to find out who takes on Dakota Payne in bracket B. Dakota holding the king seed.
Guess who's up next, Kelsey? Austin Thomason. The way she's playing right now, I don't think she's worried about who she did. She knocked Bob Howell out like he wasn't even standing here.
Remember earlier?
Yeah.
Who did we have up here earlier? I said, do you know who their doppelganger is?
Austin Thomason. There you go.
You see it?
Yeah.
You see it now?
I do now. I
had a feeling
Devin
we were going to see
Holloway.
Devin Holloway and Austin Thomason. Stunt doubles for one another.
And Austin is right down the middle. Austin Thomason. How about Kelsey? Let me tell you something. You think Kelsey Heidert is making a statement, hey, I'm going to be the best woman player in the ACO this year?
Very possibly on planet Earth.
Absolutely.
We saw some other great play. Who was it that we saw earlier that was lighting everybody up in doubles? Sparks.
Yeah, Tiffany Sparks,
yeah. Tiffany Sparks, she's collected a check or two since she's been here.
I love Tiffany Sparks.
Tiffany
She's a good
Sparks
player, man.
Great game. So lots of names. Like I said, I told you we may be fighting for a queen of cornhole this year.
And this girl right here has all the tools.
Absolutely. They're going to finish these warm-up tosses that I'm going to go ahead and guess Austin is relishing each and every one of these, where Kelsey's probably said, hey, I'm on a roll. Let's do this.
Yeah, and another thing, though, we have not seen Austin on center court yet.
We have not. No, I didn't even know he was in the building until just recently.
Yeah. He's so quiet.
He is.
You never know it.
Is he out there now?
Yeah,
I think I see him. I certainly won't hear him.
Austin Thomas, who was second.
Boy, look at that.
To the king of cornhole.
A little bit of a hop and roll.
Season 17. Look at that.
Bang, there it is.
Has she missed one in today?
I have not seen her miss one, even in warm-up.
Wow.
In warm-up tosses. 19-12 is still the score in the T.J. Miller-Rudy Fernandez game.
Rudy hanging in.
Somebody's got one laying up just below the hole. Now there's one just behind the hole.
I think that's Rudy's.
Now there's one of each now. And
as we can just barely see, court 15.
Yeah, looks like a wash. 19 on 15.
And they may be underway here.
Looks like they are. They've got the scoreboard set and ready to roll. Austin Thomason, the number 34 seed. Again, like you said, take that with a grain of salt. Kelsey Heidert, the number 14 seed here in bracket A.
Nice bag right there. She is coming to play, Finn. We got a pile of mess. And she's just going to lay up right behind it and happy with it. I don't think there's a whole lot there. Let's take the 6-6 wash. Yep.
Gonna lay low.
Oh, they all went. And she gets two out of that.
Drops the bunch. How about that?
You think it might be her day?
It might very well be. Has a woman ever won singles in a major? Tammy, no. There used to be a king and a queen of cornhole named, the top finishing male and the top finishing female. We decided that since everyone's playing shoulder to shoulder, we'll just crown one champion, and it'll be a king or a queen. So we have had queens of cornhole, but never a singles
She's talking about in a
championship.
major, though, Finn. I'm talking about
in a
one
major.
of these. I don't know. That's a question I don't know.
I do believe yes. I think the answer is yes.
I think the answer is yes.
And I don't know if it was this past season. I think it was the season before. And I'll have to go back and do some research, which I will probably forget to do, but we'll figure it out for you, Tammy.
Oh, and
off the backside.
3, though.
All right, so appreciate you if you're watching along at home, wherever it is you are. Hopefully the weather is better there than it is running down through the southeast. I'll tell you, my daughter's 21st birthday has been absolutely destroyed. She was supposed to be at and has been at the Blue Ridge Rock Festival, and it has been a nightmare from start to finish.
I bet it has, and we had some storms here early. We heard that thunder rolling out there.
Yes, we did. So for her sake, I just hope everyone has been able to stay safe and found a place to take shelter when they needed to. And hopefully the weather where you are is better, and that bag from
Clean
Austin
them up right here, Kelsey.
Not what he wanted at all. Look at that. Ooh, boy, that was
she
lucky
just caught the front.
That was lucky to get up onto the board. He's going to go up high and try to.
And she's still in the driver's seat right here.
What did he try to do there? Was he
I
trying
think he
to
tried to push them all.
Push it all through the middle, and he just missed, bounced to the left. It's coming in low and hot.
She'll take the wash.
It's going to be an interesting wash.
I thought she should have shot it right at those right there.
She's got the airmail.
Yeah, she does.
Why not? There wasn't much of his bag laying there that she would have had to worry about.
Austin still got the lead 3-2, right?
Yep. Austin's got it up 3-2. That's a fact. See what's going on over on court 15. T.J. Miller takes down Rudy Fernandez, 21
Good run, though, by
15.
Rudy.
That was a fantastic run. So T.J. and Austin Douglas will face off for the opportunity to chase Miles McClendon and figure out who is going to take on Dakota Payne in bracket B. The winner of this match will take on Caleb Hurt.
Caleb Hurt. The winner of what match takes on Caleb Hurt?
The winner of this match.
Really? So this is all the way down to 3?
This is the
finals of the losers bracket, right?
Loser bracket final.
Good job. 2 for Austin.
He's going to pick up a couple there. Seemed like he dialed in just a little bit.
And guess who I see warming up across the way? Caleb Hurt.
Oh, there he is, yeah.
Yep. Now, it's getting a little cool in there now, by the way.
Well, the room is emptying out the body heat, but I'm trying to put out as much hot air as I have been all weekend. Oh, ma'am, I'll cover yourself up with the table skirt.
I knew you'd like that.
I'm going to get you a Snuggie. You're going to have a Snuggie for these winter majors.
Oh, how about that bad bag?
And that dirty bag. They don't have to move the board back into place after that one.
Yeah. And look, Kelsey, now get up and over them right here, Kelsey.
Up and over.
Oh,
she
she's
took
okay.
two
She
in
took
there.
two of
Took
them.
one off the back.
Austin with a push could force a wash here, though. On the board, layup for 2, 7 on 5.
7 on 5 it is.
Dangerously close.
It was as close as she was to
Yeah.
the front of the board. In those earlier throws, you got to figure. I thought she might have played a little bit more conservatively, but that does not surprise me in the least, as aggressively as she's been playing.
Yeah, but here she is, up 4-3 on Austin Thomason. And she may be playing for the finals of this bracket. That's insane how good she's playing this weekend.
She could be playing for the singles championship.
Yeah,
so to
absolutely.
Tammy Klinger's earlier point, she could gather up a second purple jersey here in Charleston, West Virginia, this early in the season.
I'm no chauvinist. I'll be happy to see Kelsey Hydrick play for the championship.
Are you kidding? I don't. If there's such a thing as a reverse chauvinist, that's what you are. You cheer against the men. You cheer more for women.
Absolutely. Nice. He grabs 2 right there, does he not? Yep. Takes the lead. This game is back and forth. See Miles McClendon warming up over there. He's still got another game to play.
Oh no, they got to play to get to Caleb, and then that's just the bracket A championship.
The bracket
right,
B could be a little easier. Is that what you're saying, Eric?
Well, none of it's easy. Dakota Payne, Right.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Question.
I agree with that.
No question.
Nice bag by Kelsey. She kind of bullied
And
Austin's out of the way.
Is it a king seed double dip to get out of the bracket then? So you got to do it twice. Oh, nicely done.
That was a good bag. So was that.
Coming in
And
hot.
she did it. She did exactly what she needed to do. Just
Yep.
bump that bag in, grab the 2 points.
And stay on the board.
Absolutely.
And stay on the
Grab
board.
the 2 points.
I have to speak to somebody about this music. I am tired of all this profanity. Right up the gut, right out of the right hand.
Hey, do you know how much fun I'm having?
Yes, I do.
Want you to let you know, man.
I'm having just as
Absolutely, man. This is when you or I are here, and we're having these games like this. It is a blast.
Yep.
Even last night in the Pro Series Skins.
Oh, the Skins game was outstanding. And if you missed that, you've got 4 more chances.
Absolutely.
To catch it. We'll be in Dalton, Georgia. We're going to have that super major in Thrownsboro, Kentucky. That one's going to have a $10,000 purse. It's going to be a 3-spot.
$10,000. I got to get in that one.
Yeah.
I got to work on my frame game.
That final bracket of 16 players. Yesterday's cutoff was 130 out of a possible 156 points in an individually thrown frame game. 13 frames, 4 bags, potential 156. You threw a 115, and for a minute that was the cut line.
Yeah.
115. Then it became 117. Then it became 120. And then it became 130.
Well, when you throw a 2 and a 5 and you're chasing bags, you're not going to get in that there. I am not doing that again.
That's a lame game.
Yep, that's what it. Oh, and this could be another big round for Kelsey.
Oh.
Yep.
She's
sitting on 8 on 3 right now.
He's got a decision to make here. Is he going to go up? No, he's going to go run through it, and he drops one.
So she's going to grab a couple more, though.
Get a couple there. Yeah, that could have been worse for him.
11 on 7.
All right.
And she's taking the heavy hitters down. She's not playing around with people that can't play.
No, and you know the other thing that I've noticed that she's been doing, she'll fall back a couple points, maybe, no sweat. Within 1 or 2 frames, she's back in the lead.
Right, that's right.
So she regains her composure. She has exactly the memory span you need to play this game, which is none.
0.
You know what I mean?
Oh, and there's another bag in the fast lane for Austin. She can grab 3 more right here.
Good stuff. And Mr. Ertez says, yeah, that skins game was a great way to play. I see that becoming the new backyard tournament. If you go to AmericanCornhole.com, Backyard
Nice bag.
Skins is in there. It even has its own logo from the ACO, which she does him the favor of giving it back.
Oh, and he
gives
gave it right back. 3
Again,
more for
that's 3
Kelsey.
spots, so 14 on 7.
Yes.
But, yeah, check that out. Backyard Skins is a thing, pioneered by American Cornhole Organization, the ACO. The O stands for organization. You'd be amazed at how many people think it stands for association. Mostly at news
The O?
stations. Yeah.
I think there was one of those at one time. ACA.
Oh, yeah, there
I haven't
still
heard of
is.
that.
There still is. It's basically a product company for the most part,
Yeah.
I think, does good work, but it is kind of amazing that people will say ACO and then say it and then print it differently. It's kind of nutty. It is what it is, though. The bags are starting to pile up. I do like that blue color that Austin's throwing. That's a good-looking bag.
OTT.
Those are nice.
Right in the middle of those, Kelsey, and should be fine. And she didn't get it over far enough, and also a big push right here. And he has that
Gonna
shot.
go hard, bang. Oh,
Yeah,
he got
what did I
3
tell you?
down underneath.
That's 4.
What a shot. What a shot. 10 on
I was
6.
trying to holler, Rudy.
Rudy's got his hat back on.
Yeah.
I think that's his drinking hat. I think,
Yeah, I
he's
think
ready
it
to
is.
get back to business.
What a run Rudy
That's
had,
good
though,
stuff.
man. Good run, Rudy.
That's good stuff.
You still didn't beat me, though, Rudy.
There, I just want to make sure. I
Just
forgot.
so he knows
did you all
that.
play each other?
Yeah, we
And
did.
Did you beat him?
The first game of the tournament.
Just making sure I got that right.
And then I go out and lose 2 immediately.
And you've got well, the best news. Yeah, do you know that? I can bench press 315 pounds.
That's me, too.
Well, the best part about you beating him is then he gave you the honor of watching him for the next
Absolutely.
3.5
I enjoyed the
hours.
heck out of it, too.
That's good stuff. Kelsey
Double 4-bagger.
Hyder holds the 14-11 lead over Austin Thomason. The winner of this faces off against Caleb Hurd, who's over warming up now on, looks like court 12. TJ Miller up over Austin Douglas, 7-5 right now on court 15. Miles McClendon awaits the winner of that match.
TJ was a good pick to win this thing, too. You never know about TJ.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kelsey with a chance to grab a couple here because Austin is not getting that bag back.
Boy, he almost left that one low, too. They're hitting way low.
Yeah.
I think these boards
They may
have a
sped
couple
up.
of,
Yeah.
have a couple of slicker spots on them because they're having to hit much lower on the board. Oh, God.
On the board?
How
On
did
the
that
board
not-
for Ford,
How
Kelsey.
did that not run through?
On the
She's
board
gonna
for
just
4.
Sit it down
There you
and
go.
she did. Nicely done.
No chance. No worried about chasing anything right,
All
there.
18 on 11
Yeah.
right now. Or no, 16. She only picked up 2.
Man, whatever they put up, I'm good with
That's
it.
up to them. 16 on 11.
I'm not going to argue. I'm not in this game.
No, it was 8 on 6. It was 8 on 6. 2 under, 2 on, 1 under, 3 on. So it was 8 on 6.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. I missed one of hers. I thought one of hers was.
Maybe it was up. Nice bag.
Oh,
and
skips
5.
it off the
Is that
backside.
5? No, that's sorry. That's just 1.
You're just yelling out numbers now, man. Is that did she just get an 11-2?
11-2.
Is that a 5? No, it's a 1.
I'm sorry, just a 1. I thought you won the game right there.
We might be getting a little googly eyed.
We might be.
7 hours of this yesterday. and
I don't care. We go all night. I'm good with it,
yeah.
man. I love
Good
it
stuff.
when we're getting games like we're getting now.
I will tell you, the games that we have seen today have been so different from the games that
Yeah.
we saw yesterday as well. I mean, the amount and the number of bags that are up on top that are having to be contended with and worked
Nice
around.
finish.
It's a good finish, absolutely. Is just is just remarkably different than yesterday.
Yeah. And I'm just amazed that we have 2 different color bags that we can see this game.
Yeah, how about that? Thank you for that, by the
Yeah.
way.
as they're rolling things up here in Charleston, West Virginia. We're trying to crown our new major champion. As Kelsey is keeping the pressure on Austin. I tell you, it's usually the other way around with Austin Thomason.
Yeah.
But she is playing really well, Finn.
He's the one applying the pressure, yeah.
Double four-bagger, maybe. There she got one. And there it is. Nice bags, y'all.
Nicely
Come
done.
on.
Well done. Well done. Yeah, feel free to acknowledge. We certainly are.
Man, we're enjoying this. Alan Bauer said we need more swing oil. Swing lube, whatever.
Swing oil, yeah. That's a CBC concoction right there.
Here's to you, Alan. Isn't he the England guy?
There you go.
There you go. Here's to you, Alan.
Oh, Alan Ballard. No, we're I don't know where Alan Ballard's out of. Alan, where are you from? Daniel Lilly, I know, is watching from the UK.
Oh, and this could be it, man.
Right up the
in
middle.
The hole. Oh, she took one
his.
of Austin's. He's got to go in, though. He's got to pull one, actually.
Up and over. Oh,
and that's
he
it.
Hits it. He misses.
Kelsey Heitert playing for the championship.
She's going to take on Caleb Hurt, have to double dip him for the championship of Bracket A, and very, very close to getting to playing for that singles championship for the entire major right now. I think she's looking at her watch and pushing her flight back, so she very well may have someplace to be. But how about that? Now Miles McClendon will work his way up here to center court. Good stuff. Kelsey Heitert, Alabama in the house. And I'll tell you what, Austin Thomason, he's just got a smile.
He's laughing.
He just had it handed to him, and he knows it. He knows it. Caleb Hurt, the number 9 seed. Kelsey Heitert, the number 14 seed, getting ready to come in here. She's getting eyeballed now by Miles McClendon. He's part of the same crew.
Miles is talking some crap to her, man.
He is. He's he's giving her all the encouragement. Yeah, that Alabama crew.
What in the world is going on with you?
Don't look over here. He's bad luck. No, actually, he's been good luck for everybody that's been bad luck for him. Now that you mention it.
She is so excited, man. I love it.
She deserves every moment of that.
I'll tell you something, man. This girl has made a run through some big names out here on center court. And it has been fun to watch.
Yes, it certainly has. What a weekend, all weekend long. And I'll tell you something, it's just going to get more and more crazy over the course of season 19, which kicked off last weekend in Lake Charles, Louisiana. And I'll tell you what, again, seeing some new faces and some new games, it's been a lot of fun. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch the seasoned players try to take stock of what's going on around them, because it's going to be a whole different corn game.
I'm telling you,
bag game.
Crazy,
bag
man.
Game. How about
this
that?
Is crazy. Last week in the king seat, playing for the queen seat,
yeah,
we had Haley Clark and Ruth Kitchens. Yeah. Man, 2 names that you just don't see there.
Haley Clark was one of those who said she had it thrown up on the TV.
Yeah.
And was watching on the YouTube channel.
Love Haley Clark.
That's what we love about it, is you can throw it up there on your Fire Stick or on your smart TV, and you can watch it on the big screen. It's almost like you're sitting right where we are.
When you say you got an Alabama player on center court playing for the finals of the one bracket of Bracket B or Bracket A, whichever one we're in,
Bracket A,
you would think you'd have a Chase Puckett or a Johnny Thomas or a Scott Burridge. And look what we got. We got Kelsey Heitert playing for the Kings. Come on. I'm getting fired up here. I'm telling you, man.
I know. Well, it's warmed up in here.
Come on.
I think you might need to actually get an extinguisher for you.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, but she is running into the human circular saw right now, and Caleb Hurt, he wears that gold, and he wears it well, and he wears it for a reason.
Tell you what, evidently she's playing the board. She ain't playing who she's playing against.
Not afraid. They got the scoreboard active and ready to go, and they are firing at will.
And
nice
0
4-bagger.
Double 4-baggers right there.
Both to start. Yep,
she
absolutely.
Said, I don't care who you are.
And inexplicably, for some reason, Skins Cornhole is not linked through on our website, so we'll see if we can't get that fixed for you there. But I honest to God,
imagine that.
There are some days I just scratch my head and I say, "Can someone explain to me what is going on?" Oh my God!
There's one a little bit out of play.
The Skins Cornhole not on the website anywhere. So I'll just keep talking about stuff that doesn't exist. Maybe we'll talk about ghosts and No. I'm talking about the rules and the whole thing about what it is and everything else. Our stuff is on there. I'm talking about click on it, get the rules and how to play and everything else. You know, the stuff that's supposed to be there.
Kelsey is throwing the Killer Bees, and Caleb Hurt is throwing the Gusto Grits. I know because I had them right in front of me earlier.
Yeah, you did.
As Caleb has not missed a bag yet.
Yeah, again, he's back to that 12.1 PPR.
Oh, and she can wash this out with a nice shot. Nope, gives up 4.
I'm going to give him up.
And she's all of a sudden down 6-0. Caleb is still not relinquishing any points.
And as I mentioned, I mean, she'll fall down behind a little bit, not get flustered, come back, find herself in the lead. This may be the one time where that's going to be a much more difficult mountain to climb. But we've seen her climb it before. Now, you do not want to get down 10 or 11 points to Caleb at all. And if she beats him, she's got to do it again.
I'm telling you, this is a different Caleb Hurt that I'm seeing this whole weekend. I'm telling you, I've been saying it all weekend. He is focused. He's right on the money with every bag. And he may try to go up and get this bag, Finn. What'd I say? Oh, he got hers.
He got one of each.
Yep, and then she slide in for the wash.
Right it in there, and and hangs it up on the side, gives up another deuce.
I tell you, do not count her out. She's down 8-0, but do not count this girl out. Chip Garrett warming up Miles McClendon over there as he's waiting on his game. Nice bag there by Caleb. And he's doing what Caleb does best. Oh, and he might let her off the hook here. I'd like to see Kelsey go up and try to get this bag and grab a couple points.
Yep. Be nice
there
to get
she
back
goes.
in here.
Boom, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is, just as predicted by the ninja.
Yeah. That's the way you do it. Get off the snide right that way.
That's right. How about that? 8 on 2 now. 8 on 2 now. She has got to do it twice, as we mentioned. And what's happening? Yes, she already has. You're exactly right. She scored more points than quite a few did on Caleb's way here.
And she did it with an airmail drag that was.
Absolutely. Austin Douglas down 20-11 to TJ Miller. Miles McClendon awaits the winner of that match in bracket B. Nice roll back
there it is. Leave my blocker right in place.
Inevitable. She's going to run through it.
Yeah, there you go.
Nicely
That's
done.
the way to do it.
Got one hanging out to the
and
side.
Look where he puts that one, Finn.
Yep, she's just going to run through that one, too. Oh, boy.
4 for Caleb.
Cost her 4.
Yep, it did. No, just 2.
All right, so 10 on 2. This is a turning point right here. She's got to make a move.
Tell you what, I don't care if she finishes or not. Hats off to this lady.
No question.
I'm going to tell you what, she has made one heck of a run, one for the ages, one that I won't forget.
Absolutely. She hasn't, I know the phrase is made a name for herself because she had made a name for herself, but she has taken her game to a whole new level where a whole lot more people know that name.
Absolutely. And now people are going to step up on the board and go, oh Lord, are you Kelsey Height? How you say it?
What's that?
Heitert?
Heitert.
There you go.
Like high dirt.
Yeah.
Like if you go past
2 more for Caleb.
Field that's just been leveled out before they're going to build something. High dirt. I asked her that. I asked her myself, so it's straight from the Heidert's mouth. I am getting a little punchy now. 12 on 2. It's time for her to make that move.
Here we go. Caleb's going to give her a chance.
It's gold, Jerry. You know what I think Caleb should do if he has to go into a second game, if she's able to rally here and force a game 2? I think he needs to wear a Sherlock Holmes hat.
He's not.
Maybe have a bite.
He's not going to let up, man. Caleb is not letting up. Grab you a couple here, Kelsey.
Gave her the chance. Is she going to do it?
Oh,
and she runs it off the back.
Kelsey.
Come on now. Yeah,
TJ Miller up 20-17 on Austin Douglas. I don't have this bracket, so I was going to try to pull the PPR up. TJ's throwing a 9-9, Austin throwing a 9-6. I want to try to find that bracket, though. Just hang on. I want to see the total PPRs and see where Kelsey actually stands on that.
Well, they're just stacking them up. No, he tried to roll it up and over. We've seen him roll it up and over a mountain like that in the past. Up and over. Oh, the air mail.
Hey, you don't blame? I can't blame her.
Why not?
Why not?
2/3 of the hole available.
Yep.
She's been hitting that backside airmail throughout the day. Caleb going to run it through. He runs one off the back, drops one down, leaves one in a sweet spot. Layaway, as you like to say.
Yep.
Now she's got to figure out what she wants to do here. Can she get up and take them both? You think she can get them both with that one laying on the front lip? If she takes it to
Chase
front
is
side?
trying to tell her what to do.
Oh, she pushed all the way through all of it.
Yeah.
She seemed surprised by that. See the look on her face? Hey, look what I did. Look what I found. Oh, my goodness. So 13-4. She minimizes the damage there to just the single penny. Oh, my.
Caleb's throwing a 10-5-6, and she's throwing a 9-5-6. Let's go back to that bracket real quick. I'm fixing to give you Caleb's total PPR for this whole bracket.
It has to.
It's got to be insane, huh?
It has to be insane. It's got
10.92. Come on,
Finn. Close to an 11.
Yeah. And I'm trying to find Kelsey here.
Hell, honestly, she's given him the best game so far of anybody in this entire bracket.
She's throwing a 9.02 for the tournament, but she's had some really good rounds to do that. Chase Puckett, who we see to the right over here, is in second with a 9.58, and he's just watching.
Going low, laying it up.
Yep,
everything
just a wash.
Stacks up on top. And I tell you, it seems like he's content to let her try to make that decision to go for that airmail on the backside. He's leaving that whole backside of the hole open. And I know you think it's probably crazy. Well, if you're not a cornhole aficionado and don't know who we're talking about here, it's crazy that I'm saying things like let it happen.
Yeah.
He's making it happen.
Oh, yeah. He's throwing almost an 11 for the whole tournament. Yeah, come on.
That's
he's not. Oh, how about that?
You're welcome. There goes.
Give me the jar.
There goes your 11. But it's It's evidenced by everything that he's pulled off from the Pro Series Skins Championship, the Doubles Championship. Boy, and she just
look at her. Look at her face.
Not happy. He's going to run through all of that.
But he's still going to grab one, though.
Got them all. Yep, he has the one off the back. All right, so 13-4. And again, this is a double dip situation. So if she fights back, all she's got to do for her trouble is do it again. Let's see what's going on in bracket B. TJ Miller took down Austin Douglas 21-17. So he and Miles McClendon getting ready to face off.
It'll be a good game.
They'll be on court 15. They've left that one in place, so that's where they're going to keep running. Yeah.
You think Caleb knows he's playing a woman? I don't think he cares. Do you?
He doesn't know who he's playing.
No. There's a double four-bagger for both of them.
At any point, it doesn't matter.
No.
Who he's playing. You know who Caleb's playing against? Caleb.
I agree. The board.
Yeah,
pretty much the board.
He's playing against the Caleb Hurt.
Yeah.
Of old, recent, and future.
What did I do, Tammy? You're laughing at me.
Playing for legacy. All right, so they're going to move that. I think they're going to leave that game on court 15, so we'll bring that to you here. And we should have that championship game after this one.
Oh, and that's the bag that'll kill you.
Double dip situation.
Nice bag. I like the way she's trying to run through his blockers. Mm-hmm. And he's just leaving them there every single time.
Nice bag. Good stuff.
Yeah.
He's going to go collect.
Oh no, just a
top.
wash.
Take that wash. 13-5.
She's hanging in there now.
One at a time. Again, she's giving him the best game of anybody in this bracket so far. There's plenty of fight left in her. And this is the point, too, and you know this because you play. this is the point where your legs start to give out a little bit on you. You start to get tired.
Yeah.
But I think the adrenaline is what takes you.
I agree.
At this point, especially knowing what you're just a few games away from accomplishing.
Yeah.
Especially against a field like this.
Absolutely. And you know, she's saying, if I beat him, I'm really accomplished.
Yep.
Look at that bag right there.
Good stuff. And she kind of tugged his just a little bit out further.
And he chases a little bit right there.
Now does she have to?
I think she goes up and over right here, Finn.
Yeah, I think she does too.
Oh, come on!
And it lipped out. Lips out.
What a shot, though. Oh, and she grabs 3.
He puts one through and one off the backside.
13-8.
And that one right there, if that's Isaac, that whole thing runs through.
Yeah.
You know, he comes in so low and hot on the board that he runs and bulldozes that whole thing through. Now, not this weekend. He wasn't pulling that off the way he typically does. He was pushing to the left, but.
And he admitted he's trying to get used to those new bags. Yep. Man, I can't say enough about Kelsey Hyder right now. I'll tell you that right now. It's
just the picture of composure.
Oh, yeah. Nothing's bothering her.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
Doesn't matter who she's playing.
His focus is incredible, but her composure is remarkable.
Okay, whatever. And he's going to grab a couple right there. Yeah. He's been stuck on 13 for a while, though.
And she's crawled her way back towards him with that 8 spot, but he's 15 on 8 right now. It's a one and done for Caleb, a double dip situation. Kelsey's got to beat him twice. Let's keep an eye on things, what's going on. Miles and TJ have not started just yet over on the other set of boards.
Look at, I like the way she's just trying to run through his block. She missed it there. And it flipped over the hole. That's a pretty good block by Kelsey.
Play right there. He'll roll it right up and over.
No, and she could push for a couple points right here.
Run it through. She did.
There it is.
There they go.
Yeah.
There they go.
Come on.
There was no way, as hard as those came in, that was not going to turn up and over. So she's going to grab a couple now and crack double digits, it looks like. So 15 on 10, indeed. And you got to think to yourself, Caleb saying, I'm used to these games being over in about 5 to 7 minutes.
He's throwing really well coming this way.
No, he really is. I mean, it's
a different throw. It's outside arm.
Yeah, and it's just been a different kind of game against Kelsey than he's had against everybody else. I think, and to your point, I think everybody else he's played.
Oh, and that's another one. She can pull one of these bags. She can grab another point. Nope, and he can grab a point. In the hole for a point.
Her bag dropped.
We still got one, 9 on 8.
But to your point about, do people think about who they're standing next to? It seems like everybody who's played through this bracket probably was more intimidated by him standing shoulder to shoulder with him than she has been. And you got to admire that resolve and that ability to tune all that out.
I've done. She's got that country bumping in those AirPods over there.
Allegedly, that's our guess.
Yeah,
it very well could be Motorhead. No, it's not Motorhead. If it's Motorhead, I'll give you a $100 bill.
Pile of mess.
Right here on the spot. Oh, up
nice
and over.
Shot.
Good shot. Boy, and he had just enough room to squeeze that thing in there. She going to do it too? Oh,
a little long, but hey, you know what? He got her into that game right there, though. He may try again.
Invited her in. Yep.
Oh. One of hers fell on the board for a wash spin.
Yep. Hers is.
Timeout.
She wants to go look at it now because
she may. I don't think she shoots this one.
No, she runs the risk of putting it off the backside.
16 to 10. You got the roll back, Kelsey? Yep, 16-10. You got that roll back, Kelsey?
I don't think she's going to.
I haven't seen her roll one yet.
If she rolls it up into that coin slot, she could end up taking both of his with her. She's going to sit it
Very
up there and
smart
leave it alone.
play, yes.
Good stuff. Nicely done. All right, so 16 on 10 it is. Glad to have you on board. If you're checking us out here again on the ACO YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, set up those notifications. Appreciate all the commentary. If you're watching along at home, let us know where you're watching from. I'd love to see where everybody's checking in from.
What a game. And she is holding on right here. She's not going away,
Yeah.
Finn.
I'll tell you what, this has allowed the other bracket to catch up.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. The elimination final and final championship
there's
game
the
of the other
rollback.
bracket will be up next.
Nice bag. You can grab 4 here. Yep.
Yeah, it's T.J. Miller and Miles McClendon. I see Miles over there putting in his last warm-up.
Nice
tosses, I think.
finish right there. Only give up 2.
Nice stuff there.
Yeah.
So,
That could have been a big round for Caleb. That could have been the game.
12 on 10 brings us to 18 on
Yeah.
10 now in the overall score.
She kept it manageable, actually. And there's the
There
hurt
it is, but
block
it's a
is
little
what
bit
I
left.
call that.
It's a little bit left.
Yep.
It's well done. Now he can roll right up and over that if he wants to, but he'll just no, and
No.
he did. Kind of a roll cut,
Stupid.
slide,
Sick,
serpentine. Oh, and
Oh.
she tried another
She
lip
did.
out airmail right there on the back. That was gutsy that early on.
How about now? She's right back in this round.
Yep, she sure is. She can run right through there at about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and
Perfect.
does it. Nicely done. He's going to come in and run through his gusto. Yep. So 1 on each. She's
Yep.
put it in the middle
For the wash. Nice.
And she gets it.
I'm going to tell you what, she's hanging in. This has been fun to watch,
Good
man.
stuff. Very
Yes.
good stuff. When I tell you, go back 2 months. All right, go back to
Okay.
September. Yeah, I think probably, I don't know, maybe back into April.
Mm-hmm.
The times when we'd see Caleb seemed like he'd get flustered or get
Yeah.
mad with himself and just throw one off the backside. We saw what we called those unicorn
Yeah.
shots out of him that we never expected to
Uh-huh.
see. I don't know where TJ disappeared to. Is he waiting to, what's he, oh, we're going to wait and put that match up here too with he
Perfect.
and Miles, okay?
Perfect. I like
Unless
T.J.
this
Miller.
one, unless this one goes to a double dip situation, I would bet they move that along.
Backside for the wash. She's got a little bit.
Yep, stepping in tight to the board.
Nope,
Gonna
she's
lay it
going to give
low.
up the 2.
Take the 2.
That's kind of a smart play. What do you think, Finn?
Got to go for it. I think you got to. You got to go for
I
it.
think so, too. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know if she knew how much room she had back there, too. From where she was standing, it probably looked like she didn't have hardly a whole bunch. Timeout. That's right,
Yeah.
a timeout. I agree.
Well, and she took a timeout earlier, if I'm not mistaken, already in this match. So
20 on 10.
she's got 1 in. He's got 1
Off.
in now and off.
Nice blocks.
Sitting up on its edge. Boy, and he couldn't have played that one
No.
any better. Oh,
Nice bag.
good stuff.
And she could grab 3 right
Run through
here.
and clean it all up, which he does. Pittsburgh, California. That's what I said. Tell us where you're checking in from.
Absolutely. Pittsburgh, California. Ever heard of that?
I have not. I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania last weekend. Fife, Scotland. It's
Wow.
almost 1 a.m., says Craig.
Sweet. I
All
like
right.
it. I like it when you
Right
tune in
on.
from
I'll
overseas.
tell you what, some of the best times I've ever had over in Scotland. I had an opportunity to visit over there and play a little
Really?
golf. Yeah.
Really?
Went up to Edinburgh and we played Glen Eagles and played
Big
St.
push.
Andrews. Come run through it.
Oh, she just missed it. Every bag's important. That's going to do it.
Yep, that finishes
What a
it off.
run
How
for
about
Kelsey,
that?
though. Come on.
Kelsey Hyder
Absolutely.
falls to Caleb Hurt, as many have done much faster before in bracket A. Nicely done, 21-13, and that is going to clear center court for us to swap over to bracket B. And you're about to watch T.J. Miller and Miles McClendon, and that's going to. You want to take a quick break?
I
and then come back?
I need to take about
All
2
right.
minutes.
Take about 2-3 minute break.
All
Let
right.
these guys continue warming up. We'll be back with T.J. Miller, Miles McClendon here on the ACO Digital Network. Hang tight.
I'm on my way to live my journey. I will not lose as long as I'm breathing. I love that you thought you could ever break me. And not at all, had enough, no more. shot, let them all know. We're gonna let them all know. Not anymore, I'm keeping score. Here we go, stop on the floor, knock down the door, let them all know. We're gonna let them all know. We got the power. We got the power. Let's start a revolution. Stand up all together now. One voice, one truth, one sound. Nobody gonna turn us down. Can't stay quiet no more. Let's break down the walls with the roar. Let's start a revolution. Stand up all together now. Let's make a scene, make history. Here we go, up on your feet, rise up and scream and let them all know. We're gonna let them all know. King. Back against the wall, hard for me to fall. They don't wanna see me win, but they ain't got a choice. Set it up, fire up, by any means necessary, get it done. Sideline, front line, show 'em what you got, run it all night. Hey now, yes sir, at the king's table we don't see none.
And the action continues here from Center Court, Charleston, West Virginia, the Coliseum Convention Center, the American Cornhole Organization, Charleston Major and Pro Series Skins event numero uno. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, sitting center court side by side with the Mississippi Ninja and ACO-PRO Philip Barnett, and we have seen ourselves some pretty great matches here this weekend, have we not?
How much fun have we had, Finn?
Too good, and they're checking in from all over Green Bay, Wisconsin, Victorville, California. Still loving that 5 Scotland. They're already up 6-. We've already started the match. That's good.
Hey, hey,
No reason to wait for us.
All right.
TJ Miller up 2-0 over Miles McClendon.
TJ
TJ running out of the blue lane as the higher seed, the number 40.
Oh, and Miles, that's a bad round for
That's
Miles
messed
right
up
here.
too. TJ should be in the blue lane, or Miles should be in the blue lane as the 42 seed.
That's going to be 6 right there for TJ to go 6-2. And,
Oh, you're right. Yeah. No, you're right. They're in the right place.
hey. After they started, I don't really think it matters.
You know, it's interesting. I almost wonder, did they even know we're over here?
I don't know
what we're doing here. Anyway, bottom line is, good match underway.
Yeah.
8-0 already. TJ Miller taking a commanding lead right out of the chute. The winner will then take on the bracket B final king seat sitter Dakota Payne. The winner of that match will then take on Caleb Hurt.
Oh, and Miles, let me tell you something. We're not used to seeing Miles McClendon on center court, and guess what he might have?
What's that?
He might have the jitters, the
little bit.
nerves. Yeah, it's kicking in because he threw fire over here earlier
He's
when it
rolling.
wasn't on camera.
Rolling Alabama
Yeah.
again, 13-0 though. Very quickly, TJ Miller hops up on top.
TJ has all the shots, all the tools.
Yes, he does.
You know, he's won majors, several majors. He's a good player.
And he somehow, I don't know if
Yeah.
he was out in the rain, but all the color of his outfit dripped down onto his Crocs
Yeah.
and stuck.
I'm not touching that.
I'll bet I wish you had a nickel for every time you've said that.
Miles just recently married, like last weekend.
Yeah,
How
that's
about
what you
that?
said. He got married last weekend.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough time for me to talk him out of it. So
The Pucketts had to miss
Lake
Lake Charles because they were in Miles's wedding.
Yeah, well, that's just like your buddy that lets his wedding be held on Super Bowl Sunday. Everybody's your friend.
Yeah.
Not. Mayhem.
That's it. If you have an open bar, I want to go to all your weddings. And now Miles with a chance to pick up a couple. Oh, did I just jinx him?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my
Yes, you
gosh,
did. 15-0.
And TJ with a chance to pick up one more, and he's gonna do it.
Yeah, 16-0 right now. So
I think Miles is rushing. He's playing at TJ's pace right now. If you notice, TJ's firing away.
Well, we saw him over there on those boards warming up, and he was certainly not playing at this pace.
No. 15-0. Is that what you
16.
said? 16-0. And TJ's keeping the foot on the throttle. Look, as soon as TJ throws, Miles is letting it rip. And I don't think that's Miles' pace. And I'm going to remember that if I ever play TJ again. I'm going to slow him down.
Something to think about. Oh, he just did him a huge favor right there when he could have taken him.
Oh,
boy.
Oh.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's a wash right there.
Yep.
But that's a car wash.
Yep.
That hurts.
That does. It does. 16-0. TJ Miller trying to get to Dakota Payne. We're down to 3 players, Finn. 3 players. Caleb Hurt, Dakota Payne, and the winner of this
match.
There you go.
TJ's throwing those luckies.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, these guys that are throwing luckies have found hole. What if they are? Like you said, he's got
Dead
every
center.
shot. Got every shot.
Yeah, he can roll. He can cut.
Well, just like we talked about, that was a nice bag actually there by Miles. Oh, he tried it again.
Yeah.
I figure with that kind of lead, why not? You know, we talked about the angle coming in onto the board that Isaac might have the advantage. Another airmail coming in low and hot because he's shorter than most of the competitors.
Yeah.
You got to wonder if TJ's got that advantage looking down on the whole. Hell, he's almost throwing down on it.
He is. He's a tall guy.
So 16-1, Miles McClendon able to get off the proverbial schneid.
TJ lost. I had a conversation with TJ earlier. He lost to Dakota Payne. I know he's wanting to get back to Dakota bad.
Mm-hmm. And that's not going to help that effort.
And TJ can really put the pressure on. Miles can't miss another bag in this round. Look at TJ.
He tried to go up and over.
Yeah, TJ
said,
playing to win, man.
Yep. Oh, he's going to do it again. Oh, no, he's not.
I thought TJ might try to roll. He's got that roll.
I haven't seen him shoot the roll bag as much as the airmail. He leans heavy on it.
He loves that airmail.
I know.
He grabbed 2 right here. And
put it in the left,
just a wash.
Boy. He went from killer instinct to, that's good enough.
I see Margaret Barrett checking in from McKaysville, Georgia. I thought I saw her here yesterday.
She must have got home quickly.
You did.
Watching Kelsey play this evening was spectacular. She put it all out there no matter what she was up against. You are
I agree.
Exactly right.
And we're gonna be talking about that for a while, I promise you. Yes.
No question. The Victorville, California group's the High Desert Baggers. That's cool to have them on board, checking everything out.
Yeah, let us know what group you're with, too. I love to hear that, man.
Where are you watching from?
Oh, and Miles could grab 4 here, maybe.
He can come in left or right.
Nice.
Yeah, he does. Nicely done. TJ going to run through it, try to pick up a couple. Oh, that's not going to
That's
drop.
going to be a
it's going to go.
spot.
Oh, it goes. He'll take the 4.
Is the other one falling?
I don't think it
is. You
is.
better hurry, Miles.
I don't think it is. Wow. It did look, I mean, like I said, they get those luckies broken in, and they just get very, I don't know if the technical term is drippy, but I'll be compiling my own lexicon of cornhole terms.
Drippy.
Smush.
Yep.
Drippy.
Poosh.
Poosh.
That's Isaac's nickname, Poosh.
Little Poosh.
Little Poosh.
All right, so there's an opportunity
Would that make
left open there for.
Would that make Caleb Big Poosh? Or would that be Rex Big Poosh?
I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, and Miles just.
DJ might shoot this one right here. He's going to cut around it. Watch this.
Yeah, right to left.
Oh, he didn't throw it hard enough.
Lays it up short. That's a car wash, too, because that hurts.
Yep. That's right. How about the uniform of TJ Miller? He's got the yellow going on, the green and black shorts.
I said look at his shoes.
The rainbow shoes.
He must have been out in the rain and it all dripped down there and stuck.
I love having some lucky shorts, man. Team Lucky. Charlie gets it all out, man.
Coming in and bump that out
Yep.
and take it right up the middle. He did. Nicely done. Low block.
Airmail.
Airmail. Here it comes.
Oh, he
he's not.
lied.
He's going to roll it. He did it. He did it. There it is. He's got them all.
Oh, and this could be the
Oh,
game. I
that's gonna
think
be
all
off.
you got to do is go on the board, I think, for the game. For 6. There it is. Game over.
All right, done and done. Congratulations to T.J.
Yep.
Miller. 21-5 over Miles McClendon, and that is going to do it right there. And now for his trouble, he gets to run right back into that revenge match
Yeah.
against Dakota Payne, which will be here on nicely done. Well done by Miles to get back out here on the
Yeah,
center
how
court.
about hats off to Miles McClendon for the day
Absolutely.
he had. He played well in doubles,
He sure did.
played
He sure
well in
did.
singles.
So Dakota Payne
Yeah.
just steps out. He's flipping his bags, just awaiting the arrival of T.J. Miller to get back out onto the court. Dakota should be playing out of the blue lane.
Yeah.
Dakota, blue lane. Nice. Thank you. Good stuff. The higher seed plays out of the blue lane. Lower seed plays out of the red lane. Doesn't really matter when you're
No.
walking back and forth.
I was
Doesn't really
happy.
matter in doubles. You get to pick where you want to be.
I was happy I got a few
Matches
points.
over here,
a few
yeah.
points on Dakota in doubles. How about that?
Did you? And that explains
Yeah.
why he's here in the finals.
Maybe
of the
one or
bracket.
two in doubles.
Oh, okay.
1 or 2 maybe. I got a couple points on him.
Could you please just write a book of the things you almost did?
I like entertaining you guys. You know that? That's why I'm here.
I'll write the second half of it. Here's some other stuff I almost did. I almost shut up.
Bill Proctor said, "Whoa, the hell, Rose."
Who in the hell rolls Valors?
Yeah, he did. TJ does.
This is a double dip situation. TJ's got a double dip Dakota. The Clingers are checking in on behalf of Dark Horse Cornhole. Benton, Kentucky.
Yeah, how about Andrew Klinger? Who is that?
Huh? Never heard of
Is
Andrew
that AT?
Klinger. Yeah, I would imagine so. All right.
Dakota Payne showed up in World's Championships all the way in the Final Four, and he's showing he is here to stay.
He sure
Making
did.
it right here in bracket B.
All right, all right. You know, it will take a moment here before they get started, or as they get started, to say thank you to Chris Clark and
Oh,
April
my
Clemens.
gosh.
Again, this bad boy ran like clockwork. And, of course,
Yes.
our man Eric Osheimerman pulling all the strings behind the curtain, making us look and sound better than we deserve.
Absolutely.
Thanks
I
to
couldn't have
everybody
said
on
it
the
better.
setup and teardown crew, all of that happening to make this place look like a cornhole castle
It looks empty
when
right
all
now.
was said and done. Yep. Junior Williams, Tammy Williams.
I was thinking about this a lot.
Bramey Bags up and over, bounces one in, bounces one off.
Was that one of his? Yeah,
I think it was.
I think
That
so.
was one of his off. We had Cisco and the Ruthless Bags crew out here. Oh, that one dropped.
Something dropped. I think
It
it's
did.
one. Yep.
Gusto Bags, IMF, Clinton Bilo. Always fun to have our bag partners out here, and certainly a lot of new bags were pushed across the table this week, and a lot of opportunity for players to check out different styles, different speed ratings on bags.
Yeah.
Let me get up in here, and I want to pull this B bracket up so we can see it here quickly, and you should be able to pull up the PPR then from there. There it is. Dakota Payne takes a quick.
I got B bracket.
Oh,
buddy.
you got B because you were
'Cause
playing
I was
the
in B
bracket.
bracket.
There you go.
Yeah.
Clarksville, Tennessee is checking in.
Guess who would you think leading in the PPR, Finn?
Who would be leading in the PPR? Well, I'm going to guess it rhymes with Rayla Brert.
No, in this bracket.
Oh, in this bracket.
Yeah. And he's tied.
I would think it would be Dakota, but TJ's been throwing great.
How about Dakota and TJ are tied at
yeah.
9.88? How about that?
Yep, that would make perfect
Yeah.
sense. Bryce Jefferson checking in, yo. Typically understated. Oh, there's a bag off the back from TJ.
That's a good
Boy, he's
bag
got a
right
lot of
there.
action. He's got a lot of action on his bags. Up and over.
Yeah, he
Nice. There's a nice airmail drag right there, and it looks like
Dakota pick up one.
Dakota's going to grab one. He's also, I noticed Dakota, he's got the TJ Miller beard starter kit
Yeah, he does.
working right now.
Or Charlie pulling for TJ. Dakota paint on the scene, man. I guess he's throwing killer bees.
No question. And he's runs out of SVC, so the proud mama bear of SVC, Tammy Williams, sitting over there eyeballing her crew. And, of course, it could very well be an SVC final if it is Payne versus Hurt.
Yeah.
That would be a
There
perfect
you
way
go.
to wrap up this weekend, wouldn't it?
Nice bag right there by TJ. He put Dakota on Temptation Island.
But that said,
TJ slide around for 4. Come on,
get
TJ.
around left to right. No.
Oh,
he
good
loses
try,
set up
though.
top.
Good try. I like the way he stayed away from Dakota's bags and
He
keep
did.
from knocking them in. High roller bags watching from Alabama.
Well, I tell you what, that one sitting at 1 o'clock looked like it was just a hair away from sliding in.
Can somebody give me the Alabama-Texas score? I wonder if I can get that from our listeners.
Yeah, how about that Colorado? How about those?
I guess everybody here is a Colorado fan now.
Nope. You can have him
Me
and
too.
all of
I
it.
agree with that 100%.
You can. I'd love to buy him for what he's worth and sell him for what he thinks he's worth.
I did not like his interview after the game last
Nope.
week, to be honest with you. Nice shot, TJ.
Bowling Green, Kentucky checking in. Chris Wood.
Yep. Just another 10-point wash.
Kind of a little slippity slidety.
Nice shot by TJ, though, to get that to the wash.
That'll be in my book. You know, I do have to. We talked about this some last season. The Hurt family and the Williamses and the others from SVC. You kind of got a feel for them a little bit, because on one hand, they're walking away with a lot of big checks and a lot of big wooden things and trophies and everything else, but they're always here the latest of everybody.
Oh, yeah.
As late as we are.
Hey, they like to dine at Waffle House just like
Yes,
I
they
do.
do.
I'm telling you that.
Yep. If we can find any place that's open 24/7 and want to be the official restaurant of the SVC, I'm sure they'll be happy to sign on with you.
10-3.
Boy, and I tell you
Texas is up. How about that? I got several people chime in. Thank you, guys.
6-on-2 right now, and a 6-on-2 it will remain as 2 4-baggers by these guys. We could be here for a minute with this game, fellas. This is an absolute slugfest right now.
How about Stanley Hale? Good friend of mine out of Kirksey, Kentucky. Yes, sir.
I know a couple other folks from Kirksey,
me
Kentucky.
too. Me too.
Caleb's over there checking out the last remaining set of boards to stay warm.
I saw them measuring a board for Caleb to make sure he could have one to warm up on. How about that bag?
You know, it's interesting. I've noticed, too, to your point about when TJ was playing Miles. You notice what Dakota's done?
He has slowed him down a lot. How about that bag right there? That just creeped in the side.
Up and over, bang.
Nice
How about
shot.
that? What a shot.
Is Dakota going to try to drag that one?
I think he could. He's got a
good airmail.
piggyback. Bang. Oh, and off the backside.
Man, he's
he
got
took
2
the risk.
off.
He took the risk.
Yeah, I don't know what he scored, but he's got 2 bags off the back. TJ had one back there also.
7-on-4, so is that a 3 spot? So 6-on-2 becomes 6-on-5. There he is.
There he is.
I would say you make a better window than a door, but I can see through you pretty much anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I saw that, Austin Powers. Good stuff. Boogie was over there hiding behind a microphone cord.
Boogie has to run around the shower to get wet.
He had a good day on the doubles circuit. Boy, Gusto versus Gusto on the finals.
Yeah.
With Craig Irvin and Tyler Amos against the brothers Hurt.
There's 2 more for TJ, who's climbed back into this game and
it
taking the lead.
Takes that lead, takes that first bag,
Yeah.
and now we'll see how he tries to dictate the pace with that first bag.
He's going to try to play fast, that's for sure. Anybody got any hot chocolate?
Jay Boogie, the human TV stand. All right, these two just continue to test the limits of the center of the board.
Nice bag.
That one's going to drip in.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Or be dragged in. You know, it's funny, too. A lot of times, oh, boy, he tried that airmail.
Temptation Island got him right there, didn't it?
Boy, and look at that bag. It's just sitting pretty for Dakota. He runs
There
through
it
and
is.
cleans
Gets
it up.
3.
Take that 3 spot.
Yep.
A lot of, and I've noticed this over the last couple of years. There's 2 different ways when we're talking about matches, and I've learned a lot about watching and how what should happen and what's going to happen and what. But there's sometimes when I sit here and go, here's what's going to happen, and then there's sometimes I just sit here and go, well, here's what happened. What was I going to tell you didn't already know?
Yeah, that's
you
right.
know what I mean?
That's right.
It's kind of crazy the way it works.
Well, we've gotten so used to most of these players and what they can do.
Yeah, we know what they're going to do.
And what they should do, yeah.
It's been fun not to know.
Absolutely. And we just had Kelsey Heighter make that run, and we didn't really know what she was going to do. We kind of figured it out toward the end. This could be 4 for Dakota if he could pin these up.
No, I think those are going to fall.
Yeah.
They're both. I think that one's going to go too.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, yeah. especially
He
when
gave
you
it no doubt.
back slap it.
Yeah. Nice shot, TJ.
Oh my gosh.
TJ is a gunslinger too, man.
Yeah,
I
he
like
is.
him.
He don't waste any time.
No.
He took that first bag and went back to his pace. But now Dakota takes the first bag and
Takes his time.
yep. Nice flat bag.
Dakota Payne's toss looks like it's no effort.
Yeah.
It just looks like he's exerting no energy to throw it.
Yep. Well,
He's the only other guy in here I know that wears cargo shorts
yep.
when he plays.
Oh, nice
What a
airmail
shot.
right there.
I had to bring that up. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I blame my game on. My purse pants. Up and over, and he missed
and
it
it
again.
went off.
And boy,
3 more.
every single time from south to north that he's missed an airmail,
Yeah.
he's missed it off at the 1 o'clock spot, and it's hopped off. Now, when he's made it, it's just been it's
Dead
been
center.
Like on a zip line. 12 on 7, right here in the bracket B
Bracket B.
final. This is a double dip situation where TJ will have to rally to come back and win this, and then all he'd have to do is do it again.
So if Dakota wins this one, he will play Caleb Hurt in a 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, yes.
Absolutely.
There is no king seat with a split
Nope.
bracket.
Nope. And they could bring their losses to it.
Yep.
TJ wins. He would have to beat Caleb twice. No, and Dakota's fixing to grab some more, it looks like. TJ sit down. Is he going after both of these? Up.
and over.
Oh, and
Oh.
he hit them, but they didn't fall.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, that is very uncharacteristic of those bags.
Yeah.
You would have thought that would have been enough to bring him down.
That's a pretty good shot, actually.
Not that. So that's a 4 spot right there. So 12 on 7 becomes 16 on 7.
You know what, man? I like that he has the confidence to shoot that shot. Yeah.
Well, he seems to be more confident in it from the
Yeah.
outside arm. Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
and that's a bad bag.
He has not really enjoyed as much success
No.
going this direction on
No.
the inside arm.
And Dakota
There it
can
is.
close this out. He can make TJ have to make one. There it is. That's a good bag right there.
He's going to go in there and try to drag them both.
Didn't get him.
Didn't get it. Running up and over. Drops
Nice
it
bag,
in.
TJ.
Good
Still
stuff.
gives up 2, but that was a nice bag.
All right, well, 18 on 7
Yep.
after a 10 on 8 frame.
Yeah, Dakota Payne took down some big names at the Worlds.
Yes,
he
he did.
took down Gary Bearpaw, beat him twice.
I tell you what, it was like,
You know?
I wish I had had an aerial time lapse
Yeah.
of the floor, the crowds that were following and building around him as
Yeah.
he kept doing that. and working his way around and back to center court into that final 4.
And TJ's firing away, and he could close this out with
Yep.
a 4-bagger right here. So all should be on his mind right there. 4 bags in the hole.
Boy,
And
they
that's
left
how to
that
play?
outplay. I
Yep.
think that's probably going to do it.
Yep.
Run through.
Oh,
Yep.
there it is. That's going to be the game, Finn.
Up and over. He's going to end on an air
Yeah.
mail. Well,
He's got one
probably
more.
on another one. They'll probably throw
That's
another
it.
one just for the hell of it. Up
Oh,
and in, and he
there
did it,
is.
and that's going to do it. So Dakota Payne takes down TJ Miller in a one-and-done scenario, so it will be an all-SVC Shenandoah Valley Conference final,
Imagine that.
and it's going to be an all Tammy Williams ride home.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't know.
That'd be that man right
All right, so we're getting ready to set up for our final here. We're looking at Caleb Hurt throwing the Gustos Killer Bees cornhole bags flying out of the hands of Dakota Payne, and our champion will be decided here in just a few minutes. In theory, it's a best 2 out of 3, so this one could take a minute, but
could be.
these guys both very much gunslinger. What are we looking at?
Third and
Trying to
fourth got
determine
to
whether or not
play.
we're going to play a 3rd and 4th.
They need to go
out
play
here
on
on
that
center
board over
court.
there they set up. They're
right,
going
so
to play over there, right?
Waiting on a clarification here to find out what we're looking at. This is a best 2 out of 3, right? All right, we'll bring that information to you here as soon as we have it. In the meantime, a great opportunity to go back and thank the folks here from the Charleston, West Virginia Coliseum and Convention Center. The hospitality is always unmatched here. Been coming here for over a decade. Always one of our favorite spots on the tour. This particular tour, the American Cornhole Organization, season 19, underway last week in Lake Charles, Louisiana. We moved from here out to Buffalo, New York, our first adaptive cornhole event. That should be big fun. Riverworks is going to be the host of the event, a very cool spot up there just south of Niagara Falls. And if you get a chance to be part of that, be a part of it, because it is really cool. I'm not going to make it up this year, but I'm going to plan to get up there next year because I want to get back to Niagara Falls. Went to the Canadian side and checked it out, and then checked out Riverworks on the way back.
I've never been there.
Really
so
cool.
I wish I could have went.
Really, really
I got
cool.
invited and couldn't make it.
Best 2 out of 3, no losses. All right, so we're looking at a best 2 or 3,
Yeah,
no
that's
king
what I
seat,
thought.
as I mentioned. No king seat scenario here. So it's all SVC. SVC. I can't make an S. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you can.
S.
You can make an ass.
V C. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so these boys are getting ready to go after it, just like
Like back
that
home.
moment. Yeah, just like back home, just like that moment in Thronesboro, Kentucky. Hurt and Payne ready to dish both out on center court for the championship and that purple jersey. So already under his belt, he's got that Pro Series Skins win ready to go whenever you are, boys.
Here they go.
The higher seed comes into this match in the blue lane. That will be the higher seed.
I don't know what he's asking.
Who's on which side is what he's asking.
Yeah. And it all boils down to this, Finn. 2 out of 3. Dakota Payne and Caleb Hurt. Help me out. Didn't Dakota play Caleb in Owensboro and Caleb got the best of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That's why I was saying we got that great picture of
Yeah.
the two of them standing back to back, Hurt and Payne.
And Kelsey and TJ are playing over on court, whatever
for third
number
and
you want to
fourth.
call it, for
Yeah,
third
that'll
and
be.
fourth.
We'll just call that court 2.
Yeah, there you go.
How
Court
about
2.
that? Boy, and I tell you what, it never fails. You get down after something that 9 and 12. All right, so the 9th and the 12th seed. Setting up the scoreboard for you so you're able to check it out. Rematch of the Worlds. Yeah, let's go. Texas is up 13-3, by the way. Just giving you a little update there.
I saw that.
All right, so the official photographer of the SVC, Becky Hurt, is up here getting her 11 millionth image of these guys as they play. Like you said, this is just like home. They know each other's games very well. Chris Clark is going to go out here, and he is going to give these guys the final advice before the final match of the final hour of the final day of the West Virginia Major.
What is Jay Boogie doing?
Here in Charleston. Get out of here, Boogie. What is he doing? Get out of here. Stealing Boomhouse gig. Get out of here. We don't want to see an
There could be
upside
some alcohol involved in
Don't
that.
want to see an upside down flag in this building, friend.
Nope. Let's get this game under roll. What are we waiting on?
Caleb is the higher seed. It took us all that time to figure that out, something that probably anybody that's ever watched a match would know.
All right, here we go. We're underway. Let's go.
Can we
We're
get this
rolling.
going?
Yes, let's go.
All right, taters are exchanged.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
We're underway.
Caleb takes the first bag. That Gusto
Right where it's
grit,
been all day.
right where it has been all day. You're exactly right.
This might be a long, drawn-out 2 games.
Oh, it's a best 2 or 3,
Yep.
so we know we've got ourselves a battle. It's 8:30 in the Eastern Standard Time.
Nice bag.
Do you think we'll be done before 9:30 Eastern Standard
I'm not
Time?
talking.
That's my question.
I'm not talking. Got a whoosh. First bag, 10-10.
No, I don't believe it was.
Wasn't Dakota pick up 2
I
right
think
there?
he did. I think Dakota.
Wow. I thought I saw both bags to the left. Sorry. I have a little bit of an obstructed view.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think, well, the one
Yeah.
looked like it had flipped upside down.
Dakota's taking it to him right now. Caleb's got one out of play. You think? But do you ever call it out of play when the Hurts are playing?
No, sir. I don't.
No. Up. Oh, and 2 more for Dakota. 2 more for Dakota. Go up 4-0.
6-0 now. Yeah,
Yeah,
he picked up
6-0,
4 in that
yeah.
first frame right there.
That was 2 of Caleb's bag up in that corner.
Yeah, it was. They were both
My
sitting
bad.
up there.
My bad. Has Caleb's got another one out of play, Finn? And Dakota's throwing some fire right
Yeah,
now.
he is, and he got a couple sitting on the backside.
Yep.
And one off, you said Caleb's got one off. I did not see that one.
I didn't either.
What's obstructing your view is obstructing
Yeah.
mine right there.
Good finish.
All right. So right now they're not even calculating
No.
KPR.
Can I get a score?
8-0.
8-0.
All right,
There we
well,
go. Thank you. I'll try to keep up with it now that I know what it is. I'm having trouble seeing over here on this end. Roll back. Nice shot.
Nice bag there from Dakota. That
Good
roll.
push.
Nice
Yeah, there you go.
kind of push and roll right there.
Did you ever think Dakota would be up 8-0 though?
No, I did not.
Oh, and he put him on Temptation Island for 4.
Going up. Oh, and he tried
Oh,
to
he just
roll it
grabs
around
2,
and
8-2.
just not able to get that cut left or right. (8-2). Dakota Payne up over Caleb Hurt.
I got you. I see it now. Nice roll by
right
Caleb.
there. Boy, I tell you.
I love this. This might be a game of rolls.
It's 8-1, actually. I was going to say,
Yeah.
I thought that was a single
Yeah.
point.
Dakota rolled one off the board there, right there. That rolls up on
These guys
top.
are building all sorts of structures over here. It looks like
Oh,
you
and
go
he tried to get around it.
kayaking down the river, and
You think he could grab that one and go in the hole? Has to be the perfect trajectory.
see those
How about
stones that
that?
people stack up. Going up.
Oh, and
it
off the board. He's got
flip-flopped
two
the
off. That's going to be
backside.
4 for.
So that's going to be 4, so that's
Yeah.
going to change things now. 8 on 5.
Yep.
Dakota Payne.
Oh my gosh, we are having some discrepancies.
Well, we got. That's between
Yep.
the players. Eight to 5 is what we're looking at right now.
That's what I got. 8-5. Perfect.
It's a shame, too. PPR won't be a part of this. They're just not even messing with it in a best of 2 or best 2 out of 3.
No sense in me looking it up.
Well, it's static at this point anyway. So 2 gustos to the left, a killer bee to the right, now right up dead center in the middle.
He's going to try
Going-
to
laying
pound
one up
those
in
up,
front.
and he did a good job of it.
Is he going to go up and over?
I think so. I think you shoot the airmail into your bags, maybe grab a couple of them down.
Yep.
Just
Yeah,
like
he
I
did.
said
Oh, look
right
at
there.
that.
How about that?
He hit it, bounced off of him, and dropped those
Did
2.
I call it?
Yep. It's pretty crazy that it
Is that
didn't
2
fall.
or
It didn't
4?
land fall.
That's 4.
All right, so 12 on 5 right now. 12 on 5, Dakota Payne. Yes, Dakota is winning 12-5.
Nice bag
Nice
right
bag
there.
there.
Yeah.
Gusto come running right up the left side middle. Left himself in a good position there.
Andy says, if only bags were different colors. How many times do we say that?
Yeah, well, like I
Nice
said,
bag.
we had 4 bag partners here. Each of them had 20 different lines of bags, all the different colors of the rainbow, and yet somehow these 2 bags that end up on center court always look like each other.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. We need to make a change on that. There's 4 more for Dakota.
Let me tell you, something's in the works.
Because
There's something in the works. So
because
16
that-
on
man, it's-
5. 16 on 5. Dakota Payne up over Caleb Hurt.
when the people at home can't tell them, well, you know we're having trouble telling them. That's for sure. And we're sitting back pretty far this week. Do I have 16 on 5? That's what I have. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Dakota's playing well. He's got the most points on Caleb all day, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and previously that was Kelsey Heidert who had
Yeah.
done that. And a loss that advanced Caleb to this game. As a matter of fact, she played him tougher than anybody had throughout all
Oh,
of bracket
and there's
A. And there's going to be
18 on
another couple
5.
more, 18 on 5. And again, this is a best 2 or 3, both of them coming in with no losses.
It's radioactive in here.
Right now, this third place game is going on
Yeah.
with TJ Miller, who has taken his hat off against Kelsey Heidert. I do not have a score on that.
Andy says when the neon bags hit the boards, we're going to need some
Wear
shades.
some shades. I'm fine with that.
Me too. If I can see what the difference in them, that's for sure. Oh, that's a nice by Caleb. He's
Fantastic. Aaron
Yeah.
He went back to what he knows best.
Nice push. Got it in play.
Yeah, I thought for sure he might try to roll that one and
Clean up on aisle 4.
just run through it all. Oh, no, he rolled.
No.
He rolled it and missed it off to
Clean
the left.
up on aisle 4.
There it comes. Low, hard, and
There
a
it is.
push.
4 points too.
There you
18
go.
to 9.
Flip that bag upside down. That killer bees up around the top right-hand corner of the board. So 18 to 9.
18 to 9.
My eyes are failing me at this point.
We had a cheer over there in the Kelsey Hydrant. TJ Miller playing off for 4th place. 3rd and 4th. And I tell you what, Dakota's little block has bothered Caleb just a little bit.
Yep.
Nice bag. This is a shot he's been not making in this match, but he made it then. Nice finish by Caleb, who's finally settled in this match. Nothing.
All right, another double 4-bagger. We're gonna be here for a minute, my friend.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Always scares me if somebody does that. Might be hated by somebody. Too many years of working hill, baby.
I spent many a year with eyes in the back of my head.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you, the lids are still wide open.
October 26th, reunion, Jackson, Tennessee. Wrestling reunion.
Nice.
I'm going to be on the card.
You're going to be on the card?
Yeah, absolutely.
What?
I'm going to be on the card.
As a manager or as a wrestler?
Probably just a manager. They asked me what I wanted to do. And
Oh,
what a shot. And he
up
drug
over
a
top.
bag of his, too.
Good stuff. Round of applause coming out of the truck.
Oh, he made it tough on
Junk
Dakota.
it all back up there.
Cleaned
Yeah,
it all up for a wash, huh? Yep. Think so.
That would be a pretty amazing bar of soap if he was able to pull that off.
No, Caleb grabs 2.
Pick up a couple more.
18 to 11.
18 on 11.
Dakota just can't get off that 18 right now. He's been stuck. Caleb keeping the pressure on. Dakota doing what he's been doing, blocking the hole.
Yep. And you're right. That has been really the only consistent shot that has bothered Caleb throughout the course of the weekend, not just today, the whole weekend.
Yeah. Up and over.
All right, so Kelsey Hydrant, it looks like they have finished up their match between she and TJ Miller.
Oh, nice roll.
Up and top, up and over. That gusto bag hanging on for dear life on the left side.
Oh, that's 3 for Caleb, I think.
That was quite a favor.
I think that's 3 for Caleb.
That he did for Caleb right there. That takes him up to 14, 18 on 14.
Yep.
And again, as you've said a number of times, and we've said over the course of the last handful of years, you don't count these guys out.
No.
And what's interesting, you can add Dakota to that list of those you do not count out. You
That's
can
right.
add Kelsey Hydrant to the list of those you don't count out. Earlier today, Rudy Fernandez, don't count him out. Just so many more names that are being added to that list that are showing great resilience.
It's going to be a great year. That's what it's going to
a
be,
hell of a
man. We're just
season.
starting,
That's exactly the point I was
Second
getting
week.
at. If this is what you're looking at this early in the season, it is going to be something to behold. I'm glad to have those of you who are watching along with us here on the ACO YouTube channel. Hey, make sure, too, if you'd like to sign yourself up for ACO Push Text, if you are a player, you'd like to figure out what's going on and get an inside scoop of what's happening, if you're one of our players, we got a text push set up for you, and all you have to do is text ACO to the following number, and I'll tell you what that is here in a moment after these two wrap up.
18 to 16 now is the score. TJ took down Kelsey. Can't see the configure. Oh, those bags fell right when Caleb got ready to throw. In for a wash right here. Oh, he tried to chase, and it is 18 to 18.
There it is. I'll tell you something, and you've said it once. You've said it a million times. That chase.
Don't chase. He could have just went in, kept the lead.
When you have that big a lead and then you lose that lead, you've got to, I'm not saying play more conservatively, but you got to play the smart play and let the other guy have to think a little bit more about
Absolutely. what I like is about it, these guys are both right in the middle most of the time.
It's all stacked up. This one could just turn into a bunch of glue right here. Caleb's going to lay low.
He's got one down, and Dakota doesn't. That's a smart move.
Now there's two underneath.
Oh, is there? So that's going to be a wash.
There's two underneath, so that's going to continue this on. So 18 on 18 is where we stand, and what is it, best 2 out of 3 for the singles championship, World Singles of the American Cornhole Organization. Charleston, West Virginia Major and Pro Series Skins Cornhole. What a great inaugural Skins Cornhole tournament we had, won by the Blue Lane resident here, Caleb Hurt. Very first skin ever scored in ACO Skins Cornhole, scored by Isaac Hurt. Very first championship taken by Caleb Hurt. They then proceeded to move on to take the doubles. Isaac took singles. Bob Heil double dipped to take the seniors championship. Kelsey Hyder double dipped. Josie Claire to take the women's championship, but then Josie Claire and her partner took the co-ed championship away from Kelsey and her partner. So while it seems like we've been saying a lot of the same names the entire weekend, we've seen a lot of great names and a lot of great new folks here out on center court and throughout the play space, so it's been a lot of fun.
Dakota took the lead, 20-8, Finn.
20-18, that hardest point to
20-18, 18. Oh, and now he left that now to play almost.
A little bit low left.
Oh, and he didn't really take advantage of that. That may be where he wanted it, though. He'll play the block game.
My guess is he probably
that's
wanted
the
to
roll
see exactly
that didn't roll.
That happen, and because he knows he can cut around that if he needs to.
There it is.
And very likely go over it or run through it if he needs to.
Not a bad bag, though.
Oh, and another roll bag. They're just building a little fortress.
This is airmail, Finn.
Little tree fort over there.
This is airmail.
Going up?
No, he's pushing hard.
Running through.
Oh, what a shot.
Nicely done.
Mama Hurt just went crazy over there.
And look what he's left laying low at about 7 o'clock. He's got some work to do there, coming run in hard.
And they just spun on the board is the game.
And laid
That's
down.
It. That's it.
That
game
right
one.
there. He's not even going to throw it. So Caleb Hurt takes the first of what is the best 2 out of 3 situation from Dakota Payne.
After being down 18-5.
Yep, that was 18-5. 18-5, but now he's got his confidence back. You can see him flipping the bag as they head down to take game number 2. And will this go to a third game? Probably. It just seems like that's what we do. Somebody was the one that made the comment earlier. Said, "Oh man,
I didn't.
We're gonna wrap this bad boy up early, running like clockwork."
I did not. I have been quiet all night about that. Game 2 underway. Caleb Hurt, first bag down the middle. I like the way the ACO chimed in about the text updates.
Yeah, a guy runs that is a genius.
I swear, that's pretty cool. Quick.
Yeah, you can opt in. That's pretty cool. All you have to do is opt in, type in text ACO to 833-695-1318. You'll get updates about ticketing for majors, any news that needs to be out there for you.
2-0, Caleb, who is on a run.
Right there at your thumb tip, including links through to live gameplay. We used a lot of that during the World Championships. It was kind of cool. Glad to have you on board right now. A lot of you watching from all over the country and all over the world. Don't know if Fife, Scotland is still on board, but if so, it is.
I love it when we get those viewers.
3 o'clock in the morning over there.
Remember Nigel from, from New Zealand?
From New Zealand.
Yeah.
Nigel from New Zealand, Daniel Lilly from the UK, and a handful of others.
Watched all our Worlds matches, Nigel did. Roll bang.
Truly becoming a worldwide sport and looking forward to expanding. What a nice kind of roll cutter. Right
slick
there.
Side.
Run through
and that
super slick
off.
side. He didn't know what happened. That left his hand.
Threw that awful hard.
He left his hand in a weird way.
Need a Powell still hanging in with
and
that's
good
5
bag.
spot. That's a good bag by Dakota. Oops. There's that rug.
Nice of Caleb to go ahead and do the housekeeping right there. So 5-on-2. Dakota Payne up over Caleb Hurt. Takes that first bag, flips it, grips it, rips it, right up the middle.
Yep.
That long arm swing of Caleb Hurts, so consistent.
Yeah, man, I've been watching that for so many years, and it's always in the middle.
Yep.
Not far off, even if he is off.
Both of these guys have such a nice flat bag that lands and does exactly what they tell it to do
Roll.
most of the time.
Oh, it didn't roll?
No, it didn't roll, except for that time.
No, it's okay. That's not a bad bag. You still got one. That's the Gusto sitting in front? Yep. Waiting just for the airmail drag.
Maybe a little piggyback.
Yep.
Oh, Dakota's going to go up.
Oh.
Took the risk and no reward whatsoever. Lost one off to the side. Caleb goes up and tries to do
but
the
his
same.
bag did fall, but it's still just a wash.
He dropped it.
Yep.
Lost one off the backside, so that wash moves us off to the next frame where Dakota Payne holds a 5-2 lead in a game 2 that he needs to extend this into the rubber match third game here at the Coliseum here in Charleston, the convention center. They got all kinds of big shows coming in here.
Yeah,
I saw
I
Blue
saw that.
October and Fortune Feemster, who's a comedian who many like.
what a
I'm
bag.
not a huge fan, but many do like her.
What is the blue thing you was talking about?
Blue October.
Yeah, never heard of.
Interesting rock band. It's a band whose singer
Oh.
probably very likely could have been dead, but he saved himself, and his life has done a complete 180. And now,
Wow.
look at that, just sitting there. It's coming off.
And that
it's
little
not
front
what
bag.
in the
I
world.
have no clue what happened.
What in the world went on there?
Yeah. But that front bag, that little bag sitting in the middle of the ACO logo right there.
Yep, it wreaked havoc.
Bothered everybody.
9-on-2, Dakota Payne.
We've seen Don't Count Caleb Out. This is the difference in Waffle House or Outback.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. If Caleb wins, it's Outback. If Dakota wins, it's the Waffle
It's
House.
the Waffle House, baby.
But either way,
I knew you'd
one
like
of those
that.
two is buying. Caleb racked up some serious cash in that skins game. Congratulations again to our seniors champion, Bob Heil, Kelsey Hyder, who I mentioned earlier, our women's champion. Left it a little bit high.
There it is,
and
2
outside.
points.
There's a couple more for Caleb, so 9-on-4. Yeah, Hurt versus Payne. The jokes write themselves.
Yep. I believe this band will be in my area here in a couple weeks.
Nickelback?
Yeah.
Well, everybody hates them. Nobody will be there. Oh, wait. Nope. 19,000 people will show up.
Oh, yeah. It's a little outdoor venue.
19,000 haters every single time.
Yeah, I kind of like them, man. Too bad.
No, I think they're fine.
Yeah.
They're really good guys, too. Had an opportunity to hang out with them, and they don't take any of this too seriously.
Yeah. I know they're touring with Brantley Gilbert.
Oh, sweet. Who's that?
Brantley Gilbert's kind of a country guy.
Of course he is.
And you know, Brantley. I always think, and you can watch the bags going home as we talk about music for a minute. Brantley
nice,
Gilbert.
nicely
I went and
gathered.
saw Brantley Gilbert, and Brantley Gilbert's a songwriter that
Just
all of a
for a
sudden
wash.
bust on the scene.
Nicely done.
And I don't think he's a really good singer. So when he's on live in concert, it's so loud you can't understand him. Have you ever seen that happen?
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. Is he the opener?
He was the headliner
No,
that
is he
night.
going to be in the show you're going
Yeah,
to?
he'd be the opener.
Well, he's
yeah.
not going to be afforded that because there is typically in every concert contract, especially in outdoor venues, you're only allowed to use a certain percentage of the volume that the headliner gets. That's actually in most of the
Wow, I
contracts.
didn't know. I learned that. Man, I love having you sitting beside me. I learned stuff. You're never too old to learn stuff like that, man.
Nope, or make stuff up and hope people believe it.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
No, that actually is written into a lot of contracts. You're only allowed to use a certain. I know Aerosmith and a handful of other bands had volume clauses in their
and it
contracts.
just
He
held
just
up like that, fishing, grabbed it.
missed that opportunity. He's going to sacrifice another couple to Caleb, so 9-on-4 becomes 9-on-6. And we saw Caleb do this exact thing in the last
just
game
exactly
in
what
game
he did.
one.
He just kept pecking away, then got a big round. And you got to know if it's in. We got to wonder if it's in Dakota's head. Can I really beat this guy? Because I don't know if he's got a victory over him yet.
Well, again, I don't know what
Good bag.
their games are like at home, but they do play out of the same area.
Mm-hmm.
Dakota, as we talked about, just sort of showed up on the scene very late in the season last year, and a name that we're going to be hearing and saying a lot over the course of not just this season, but many seasons.
Let's see if he can get around and grab a couple here. Nope.
He spun
Nope.
it up
Just
there
a
and
wash. Just
left
a
it
wash.
sit. A little pinch bag there with those gustos on the front side and the left side. Another car wash.
Andy says, hey, Nickelback is pretty good. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Is this the only song they have?
Oh no, dude! They've got a dozen, if
Nice
not more.
bag.
That one will drop, if not 20
Really?
monster hits. Oh, look at that now.
Wow, what do we
That's
got
interesting.
there?
I don't even know how those are still sitting up. Oh, enough to deflect right there.
They got to fall. Look at them. They're just inching. And they're going to stay up.
That is crazy. It doesn't even look like there's enough of that
No.
center bag of Dakota's bag to even hold the hole. Oh, and it doesn't.
So what do we?
God.
I have
So there's
no
one
clue
underneath.
because of
Dakota's got
I
one
said-
underneath and everybody else is up top. So 6
No,
on
it was
4.
a wash. It was
Was
a
it?
wash. They
Did he have
both
two
have one. Yeah,
underneath?
they both have one
No, I
underneath.
didn't
They're
know.
laughing about it.
That's funny. I didn't see that second one underneath there.
That was kind of that's kind of weird the way they held up there, for sure. But we've seen. Oh,
there's
how
one.
about that?
Off that back left side, which we saw wreak havoc
And
with a
you
couple
can't
of other
take
players.
advantage though. How many times have we
Run that
talked
up the
about it?
middle,
If the
nice
Hurts give
gather.
you that opportunity, you better take advantage. Caleb's probably going to grab one out of this round. He's not getting any of those. I'm telling you right now.
No, that's going to do it. That'll
Yep.
be enough to pick up the penny. That moves things to 9-7. You got to hurry up and get out of here and get to the dance clubs. Well, they're open late on Saturday.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to get out and dance.
Dude, I am cutting out at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got to get to bed tonight.
Unless that casino's calling.
No, not tonight.
Not tonight.
No, sir.
Nice blocker down front. Reblock. Caleb steps outside. He's going to roll. Yeah, oh,
Nice
yeah, he did.
push.
Nice push.
Yeah,
It looked
very
like
nice.
It was a roll that became a push.
And all this money going toward his wedding. How about that? Nice bag by Dakota
You know
Payne.
damn well it is.
Yeah. Good finish.
Put it in there for the wash.
Oh,
and he lays
and
it up there and
How
gives
many
him two.
times he had the fourth bag blues right here?
Oh, and
Yeah.
you know what? We talked about how he hadn't been
Yeah.
doing that, and all of a sudden he's doing it with on the regular, as they
9
say.
to 9.
Squared up at 9. Caleb wins this one. He wins the whole shooting match after taking game 1 of what is the best 2 of 3 here in the final. That was
Nice
roll
bag.
back. You
That's
can see
a
when
nice
that
roll
left-
back.
You saw that when it left his hand, what he was doing there. There's another one. Oh,
You
the
see,
cut
you
shot.
raised you one, huh?
Yep, he cut good cut shot. He's doing it again. Oh, it just didn't have enough ass under it.
But he took that cut shot away from
He
Caleb.
did. That's going low and hard for the push. How do you
Oh, and he
clean that
left
up?
his blocker in
Leaves
place.
the blocker and it takes
Yeah.
Dakota's bag. It's just laying low. And
Airmail or cut around?
I think he's going to cut it. Roll it and cut it. Yep, there it is. Well, he said it. He told us
Yeah,
that earlier.
he
said,
did.
you know, that airmail is not as high percentage a shot. There's one, too. He's
Wow,
like, "Oh, how
what a
about
match."
that?" Great stuff. As
Yes.
soon as you see it leave their hands, you know what's supposed to happen when it hits that board.
Here we go. Replay. Caleb's
got a
roll.
replay.
Watch this.
Look at this thing. Comes in
Look.
low and hot and zing,
Whoop.
up and over. Grabs the lip.
Dakota's going to match it.
Good stuff. Back to live action.
Yep.
Sneaks
Wow.
that one
Yeah.
in.
And that's another thing. They don't miss those shots right there. That's a really a tough shot. You have to put it in the perfect, right in the right spot.
Is he going to go up or is he going to roll? I mean, if he rolls, he'll take that with him. He could possibly take them both. He just sets it down low,
Yep.
takes the wash.
Just another wash.
9 on 9. It remains.
Yep.
Scoot that board
Oh,
back
sorry
up
about that, buddy.
onto the foul line. I think the other board probably could take a.
At least
Take a
nobody
little
is
nudge.
crossing that foul line.
No, because that's, the rule.
I know I can get you with
God,
that.
don't even get me started. Throw the bag into a cartwheel out in front of the other guy and then step back like nothing happened. Nonsense. Oh boy.
What a bag.
He rolled it and just didn't want to cooperate, finding what hole was left. Oh, look at that thing.
Those bags bunched up, and it kicked his bag all the way off to the left.
It kicked, and it looked like a fish on land.
Yeah.
Wriggling off the side.
He's going to give up.
Sit up.
Is there any underneath? I don't think so.
There's nothing under.
1 point.
Oh, no, there is one. There's one under.
Dakota get 3?
Looks like he picked it up. Yep, 14 on 9. He picked up 5.
Yeah.
Because Caleb's off the back, 1 underneath, picked up the 5 spot.
So you Leonard Skinner fan, by the way?
I am.
I am too. I watched all those documentaries, man, and
Yep, the perseverance to continue on after what they had been through was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Got to see them in a hotel ballroom play a show that was just incredible.
I've seen them a number of times.
I've only seen them that one time, but it was something else.
Yeah, they're really good. I saw them before the accident too, by the way.
Did you?
Mid-South Coliseum,
Nice double
1978.
4-bagger right there. Leaves the score up 14 on 9. Well, I tell you what, the pipes on this guy too, Brent Smith from Shinedown.
Yeah, he's good.
Unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
These guys came out with their first hit when I was at 96 Rock. I was the program director, and he called and left me a voicemail to thank me for playing the record.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Yep, his record company.
Yeah.
He worked it out. He said, I want to call everybody that's playing it and thank them personally.
Isn't that cool?
Yep.
You wish you'd answer the phone, don't you?
Yeah, I do now. You know that almost made me start picking up my phone.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah, absolutely. Dakota holds that 14-9 lead. They both double wash, or double 4-bagger.
7 points away from a game 3, 11 points for a victory. For Caleb, who's going to be the first one to blink? Who's it going to be?
Dakota's hanging in there, man. After losing that first game, he's throwing really well right now.
I'll tell you what, I'm running out of voice.
Yeah, me too. We have done some talking. Had some excitement with the Kelsey Heighton run.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
so many really good matches.
Absolutely, man.
Even the blowouts were amazing, and there are the occasional blowouts here on center court.
This has been a good weekend for us, I think,
it really
man.
has.
It's been some stuff that we didn't expect. Not your
nice
norm.
bag
That was
there.
a good bag. He's going to pick up points here, too. Kept 2.
Run it
Absolutely.
right straight through.
16.
And what's been great here on the YouTube channel, I love the ability for everybody just to kind of scroll in and comment and be a part of the action, because you really are. You get an opportunity to be as much a part of the show as anybody.
And you can ask us anything or tell us anything, and we're happy to get it.
Absolutely. If we know the answer, we'll be willing to give it to you. If we don't, we'll make it up.
We'll find it.
We'll
You will make it up. I'm going to give you the right answer,
Check that out. Good stuff. I do wonder, once these guys get further and further into each games, how much they tune out the surroundings of being in a giant room, and it's just a backyard game.
Gotten a lot quieter.
It just becomes a backyard game like they would be playing at home. Good stuff there by Caleb.
Hey, Dakota's going to get this bag, and it's going to be another wash. Oh, it stayed up. It surprised me.
Caleb go left to right.
Oh,
he leaves it set up for the wash.
Man.
There's the wash.
Wow. Wow. I think normally he throws that on the slick side. He threw that kind of sticky that time.
It's almost like you didn't trust it. Although I got to be honest with you, did you go out and test these boards in between matches?
I did
to see
not.
If they picked up any speed? Because we know they were playing.
They look like they are playing faster, but you've
Pretty
got to realize there's nothing left in this room but us.
Yeah.
And it's cold in here. I'm talking when I say it's cold in here, it is cold.
Nice
what a roll.
Bag up and over the top. Coming in low
Caleb
and hot.
not messing around with
Finish
that roll
up.
bag, just pushing right through it. And Dakota hadn't had one out of play in a while. Everything's been right down the center.
All right. Up and in for the wash. And he does it. You don't see a lot of fourth bag blues with Caleb.
No.
If you give him that open hole.
Man, I'm killing you tonight, dude. I'm sorry.
Dude, we've been sitting here for a cumulative 15 hours over the last 2 days. I totally get it. I don't know how our man in the truck is even still awake. 2 sweatshirts. Oh, he's wearing 2 sweatshirts.
Lucky dog. You should have been sharing one of those with me. I promise you I will.
Yeah.
I promise you I will not travel to any more of these majors without my long sleeve shirt.
It is. It's cashmere. Don't stretch out his head hole. I think that's going to be the name of his autobiography.
I don't think it
don't
would fit
stretch
me
out
anyway.
my head hole.
Oh, what a bag.
It's a nice bag there. And
Yeah, he still got one little bit out of play. Caleb, grab a couple. There it is.
There it is. Those are the 2 he was
16 to
looking
11.
for. Yep.
He got all the way up to 18 last time when Caleb started making that charge.
Yes, he did.
Can he keep that concentration up this game to try to finish it off? Andy B3 is wanting another game.
We need to get his technology and dial him in so he can call it.
Come on, call us.
I'm about out of vocal cords here.
Yeah, we've been going for it since 4 o'clock.
Curtis says, I wish y'all would make more stops in California. It's funny you say that, Curtis.
And this could be
Southern
a big
California
round.
this weekend, there's an indoor soccer game between the U.S. and Mexico.
Nice.
Oh, what a shot.
Very nice.
Ontario, California, we're going to be in there hosting a tournament, and the finals of that tournament are going to be held at halftime of the U.S.-Mexico game in front of 5,000 people in the arena. Indoor soccer.
Boom!
Oh,
I thought he made that.
I thought that can was going to come back. A little scuba Steve.
That's
Now,
2.
that's more exhibition play, but we're looking to continue expanding west of the Rockies. We'll be in Medford, Oregon. I know that's not close, but it is out west. We'll be
South Dakota,
a couple different places a little bit further west. So we just continue working our way out there. It's a good group, William Howell and Tim Burnett and their teams out there that run stuff for us. So keep an eye out. Check out AmericanCornhole.com and see if you can find a certified official out your way. And we'll look forward to you moving back this way so you can play a little
and
more
this
ACO.
could be another good round for Caleb.
Yep, coming in right to left. There it is. Takes
Dakota
the center.
chasing. That's the same bag I chased in Owensboro.
Stepping
Didn't
out.
get. But he almost got it, and it bunched up on him. That's going to be a hard shot.
I'll tell you what.
If I'm Caleb, I laid this one behind it.
Oh,
He tried to go around it.
he pinned it a little bit. It's going to have to be a super hard push to get past his bag. Coming in hot.
Oh,
and he got 2, and Caleb's. There
it goes. That's 5.
There it goes.
5. 18 to 16. Caleb just took the lead. Man, that was almost a heck of a shot by Dakota, though.
You saw Dakota. He hit it, and then he just held his breath. Don't go.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I think Junior Williams blew on it is what happened over there. I see him sitting over there. He's awake tonight, too.
Look at him go.
Yeah.
The lonely thunder of the boards hitting the bags.
It
in the
is.
final match of
Just
the
us.
final night of the ACO Charleston, West Virginia Major and Pro Series Skins Cornhole.
Oh, and Dakota with a chance to pick up a couple right there.
Oh, look at that. That's
Caleb went
gutsy.
after his bag and actually pulled Dakota's in play.
He did. He's given him a great opportunity to push them both through, and he
He
does.
got it. Nice
exactly
bag.
What he does. Grabs 2 back. So now
20.
we're tied, 18 on 18.
Oh, 18 and 18. I'm sorry. Game to 3, baby. Game to 3. Who's going to make that mistake, Finn?
I am only going to say, based on experience, if a mistake is made, Dakota will be the one that makes it.
I agree. Yes.
And in any other game, it wouldn't even be a mistake. But against Caleb Hurt,
Yep.
it will be perceived and exploited as a mistake.
That was a good bag right there by Dakota.
And I say that with all due respect.
That's not an easy shot he just made. Roll bag.
You're going to roll it right up the middle. No,
Didn't roll, but he's okay with
that's
that.
what he said. He goes, if I miss a roll bag, it's still
He's
useful.
okay with that.
Still useful to me. Is he going to try to see if he wants to go up and over? Oh, he tried to roll it up and over and
Caleb
left it
could
inside.
airmail for his couple right here.
Yep.
That's a
He
good.
wants to go
That's
look
a
at it.
great move. Great move.
Because there's a lot of hole there.
Yes, it is.
And I mean, he could probably roll it up and over that, but I think he might be better off taking the
I think he's taking the risk right here with the
risk
shot.
of the,
let me
of the
see that.
airmail. Tied at 18
Can we get
again.
that overhead shot real quick?
Caleb Hurt holds game 1 in his pocket.
Oh,
Gonna
he
roll
rolling.
it. He is going to roll it.
Oh, and it just
sits
hung up.
He did what he wanted to do, and it just did not finish with the gusto.
18 to 18 is going to remain the score, and Dakota rushed down there and grabbed those bags down the hole real quick.
He did. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Chip Garrett checking in.
Yeah.
I saw him say goodbye a little bit ago. He had himself a
Have a nice trip tomorrow, buddy.
fun weekend.
Yeah. Enjoy playing with him today.
I'll tell you what, if you are watching and have been watching all weekend long, you have seen not just some great matches, but some really fun matches to watch. Oh, look at that.
That was a
all
good
of that's
bag.
all set up to go.
Oh,
We should have
everything's going to go.
a clean slate here in no time. Oh,
Oh, and that changed the whole dynamics of this round.
all of a sudden, Gorilla Glue showed up.
And this could be 2 for Dakota, and I don't think Caleb can take a chance here either.
If he goes up and hits it on
Yeah.
top, he could do well. He could take both of his.
He's going to take this
he wants to
second
look
time
again.
out.
If he gets it up and hits straight down on, he should be able to take the bag he throws, this center bag, and that bag at 1 o'clock.
He could shoot for the game potentially, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
And leave
even
Dakota's
if-
there.
Well, I think he takes Dakota's.
I think he
though.
does, too.
I think that's
But-
the issue. Does he want to take that chance?
Here's
But he's
the-
still going to pick up
Here's the other issue, too. He shoots it and goes off. The game is over, and we're going to game 3. So, I wish I could get a mic on him and ask him, hey, what are you going to do?
Well, he has that luxury. I think he shoots for the win.
I think so. I think he does,
I
too.
think he shoots for the win. I
Nothing-
think he wants Outback. Oh,
No, he
lays
laid
low.
up. Just 2 for Dakota, 20 to 18.
Wow. Many around us shaking their heads.
Yep.
Right now, why wouldn't you go for the win? You know you got another game to play with. If you need it, go for it.
Yep. 2018 Dakota Payne. That's what I'm saying. I think the risk was there. Yes, Dakota's throwing pretty good right now, too.
Well, and again, not flustered. I mean,
No.
even when he
No.
gives up a lead, he still plays with that kind of methodical, very quiet delivery. Oh,
There's the hurt.
airmail. That's the
That's
one.
it.
That
Where was that
the
last
one.
round?
Yeah. Where was that?
Yeah.
45 seconds ago. Oh, he's going to try to match it, and he does.
Wow, dead center.
There it is. Now they're just showing off.
Yep.
Doing it again.
Nope.
Oh, and off the back down. Well, there you go. That
Dakota-
very well could have been the
All Dakota's
result.
got to do is go in.
Run it through.
Yep. And he didn't do it. Caleb can pick up a point here.
He's going to go. Oh,
And that's
he
it.
tried. He did it. That's it. Game 2.
3,
So now
baby.
we're looking at a
Yeah.
game 3. Hang on for 1 second here.
Yeah, let me get it right here.
Get a little medicine for my cheers to you. For my
The 007 cup.
absolutely.
I'll be it.
And here we go, game number 3. How about this? A little hurt, a little pain, and a third chance to garner a little bit more of both. How about that? Wake up, Phil. Wake up.
There we go.
Here we go. Knotted at 0.
Yep.
As close as it'll ever be again.
That was a good game, though.
Somebody's going to have to take the lead on this and just, try to snap the other guys.
I think Caleb just goes
Will.
going hole for hole.
Yeah, I think he's just going to have to do what got him here.
Yep.
He's already counting 2.
Yep.
Okay.
There's 2. Gonna be 2.
Will it be 4?
Nope.
Nope. It looked like it might get a little loose around the left side.
Ooh, I gotta stretch my legs here, buddy.
we need maybe sharper image to get us some chairs.
Absolutely.
Or sorry,
Some of them
Brookstone or
besides.
somebody to get us some chairs so we can sit up here
Yeah.
and do this.
Those chairs we had at the World were the bomb.
That was the good stuff. We stole them out of somebody's office. I hope we brought them home with us, but I don't
Should
know
have put
that
them on the truck.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know that we'd have been welcome back. But we have had great matches throughout the course of the day today. We started at 3 o'clock. Took a little bit of a break. Started back up at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
We are 6.5 hours in easy to today's action. And hopefully you've enjoyed everything you've gotten to see at the, what we hope have been the best seats in the house. Kind of ran through straight through that one. Nice flat bag there.
Nice layup right there.
Reblock.
Dakota going to roll. Is he going to shoot the airmail, try to drag the one that's in front? Oh, and he does something totally opposite, and that's going to be a wash.
Yep, and it doesn't fall in. It's sitting up on its side. The pellets in that bag are equally distributed. I think maybe one more to the left, and that would have gone in. One pellet. It was one pellet away, but Caleb takes the early 2-0 advantage in game 3 of what is a best 2 of 3. I'm going to join you
Join
here.
me there. We're going to stand up for a little bit, stretch those legs.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
The folks from Whole Nation are thinking, oh, great, game 3. They're still waiting to do a piece with the interview.
Oh, yes. Oh, what a rollback right
Rich
there.
and Tracy Pyle, the executive producers and content directors, host and hostess.
They do a good job, too, man. Their videos are
really good stuff.
Probably top notch, man.
She ends up running a lot of stuff through our TikTok. Oh, up and over.
Nice shot.
That one could have been the end of the match right then. Had he run that airmail before?
Yep, that's right. We would have been packing up.
Packing our stuff.
We'd have been interviewing right now. We look like Monday Night Football here, just standing up. We need a coat
and
a hat.
Maybe a little green screen behind us.
There you go, perfect.
Interesting, too. You watch up and over.
Oh, and that airmail is working for Caleb Hurt.
And he took he took his bag in there with it. Oh, nicely answered there by Dakota. Going up again. Bang.
Man, he got his bag, too, did he not?
I think he did, yeah. He's got all 4
How about
under.
a wash? No, 3 for
that's
Caleb.
Going to be a mess right there. I think it's going to be more than 3, isn't it?
Is that 2 of Dakota's right there? I think it's 1.
No, I think it was. I think you're right. It was 3. For whatever reason, I thought he took all 4 of his down in there.
Look at those guys over here.
I'll tell you, that's what I said.
ACO-PRO right behind.
Right up there.
Hello. Both of us with radio faces.
Well, there's no question about that.
Nice push right there, Caleb Hurt.
I'll tell you what, watching these two, it's really almost at this point, I know I'm a little googly-eyed too, but it's almost hypnotic because it's so quiet in here now. All you're hearing is the regular thump of those bags. 4 spot, Yeah,
9-0, Caleb Hurt. I think we might.
Is fatigue setting in?
We might be all right just not interviewing Caleb tonight. How about that?
I got one question.
Okay.
His mom gave me one question to ask him. Because I think she wants to know the answer, too.
Oh, and there's to try to reblock. Didn't work. And he's not messing around this game. He is stroking.
Yep.
Roll back. Oh, and Dakota has gotten off a little bit, Finn. Oh. Caleb in to try to get 2. Perfect. Dakota chases. It could be trouble.
No, it was.
There it was. 4.
There it was.
I call it, man. You don't
Boy,
chase that one.
And 13-0 out of nowhere.
Wow, we did not see this coming.
I think what he did was he went after him so hard and fast right in those first 2 frames. He said, "I'm gonna come in here and break your spirit."
Wore him out.
And I'm going to use my experience having been on this stage this many times to show you what this level is like.
It's still showing 13 up there, right?
Yeah, it's 13-0 right now.
That shot is sick, nasty. Oh, and look, Dakota's gambling now. And this could be a big round again for Caleb. Oh, what a push. What a push. And he's got to get one bag to go down or this game's over, Finn. That quick. Quick.
There it comes, up and over.
And that's it.
And it's off. And he did it.
4, he got 8.
Oh, did
he got 8.
Did he get it?
That's 8.
Holy
that's 8.
cow.
Just like that.
That does it. And
Just like that.
It took as long as it took to get through those first 2 games. And what a great competition. Everybody was over here having these small powwows, and no one happened to even notice that
I knew
was
it.
game
I
over.
was watching.
You knew. I knew. And even Becky Hurt said, oh, hey, look what happened. All right. Well, congratulations, Dakota. Good job coming in second place to Caleb Hurd, and a major is no small feat right there.
Hey.
And now we have an opportunity to talk to the guy who has collected most of the hardware and the woodwork over here. Let's double check this real quick. Yeah, okay.
Hey, shout out to T.J. Miller.
She knows it's right because it's the only one left.
T.J. Miller's finishing 3rd.
Absolutely.
Kelsey Heichert finished 4th.
Kelsey takes 4th, and boy, what a weekend she had.
Absolutely.
As well. So we'll invite Caleb to come over here and spend a moment with us. But again, how about Dakota Payne? What a great run through bracket B. And now I tell you what, he just adds to the tally. We'll talk to him about everything that's happened here if you want to get him set up. We know, hey, Becky, we know this is the right one because it's the only one left.
No pictures.
It's the only one left.
Yeah, dude, really?
That's how we know.
You make me look like a hero. You know it.
I'll tell you something. All right. Well, here's the presentation. You're welcome to read it if you like to make sure it's the right one. Congratulations.
Finn and I signed the back of it for you.
Yeah, we did. We wanted to make it worth less down the line, somewhere down the line. All right. We're all out of questions. I mean, honest to God, let's just run down this resume just for this weekend. The first Pro Series Skins Cornhole final bracket, you take that one. You take down and the doubles with Isaac. You ran, I mean, honest to God, you just ran like a buzzsaw through bracket A. You ran into Kelsey Heider. Let's talk a little bit about her game.
Yeah.
She had probably gave you the toughest match through bracket A to get to this point.
Well, when I played, she did throw good against me, but when I got up here, I wasn't expecting that board to be as sticky. Like earlier, I played on it in doubles, but it had slowed down a lot more when I played. And I wasn't expecting it to be like that, so I was kind of over there. I was using sticky side to push a lot of bags, and over here I couldn't do it. So I was kind of undecided. And
did that surprise you that last game with Dakota that you won 21-0 that quick?
Yeah, because Dakota's a good player.
Oh,
and
wow.
But I think both of us was getting a little bit out of gas right there. Because I mean, that was
a long day.
A little bit gassed, and I think too, you went right after the jugular vein on the first 2 frames of Game 3. You went in there. It was almost like you said, "It's time for me to break your spirit, son." You know, I've been here before. I know you're going to be here a bunch, but I'm going to break your spirit. I'm going to take this thing home. One question. It's the only question I got left. Because I know you've got a haunted maze to get ready for.
Yeah.
What are you going to be?
I have no idea. Whatever
know?
my dad tells me to be, I guess.
Is that right? Well, you guess who gave me that question to ask you since I said I was out of questions? Somebody who wants to know also.
Yeah.
That would be Becky. You think a scarecrow?
It's got to be very scary in there.
Oh yeah, this is not just
Just
your
put
average
Junior
Joe's
in there.
haunted house.
Just put Junior in there. He don't even have to dress up.
Yeah.
Hey,
you can just wear that.
Hey, look.
There you go.
One thing, if I'm not mistaken, last year, same place, Pro Series, doubles, singles, correct?
No.
I didn't. Isaac won
singles, yeah.
Yes.
So
Isaac,
anyway,
he beat me in the
it's been a hurt.
championship.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So,
Well,
y'all like this West Virginia place, huh?
it's not too bad. Well, I tell you something. We saw it at the Worlds in Thronesboro. We saw it again here. Hurt and Pain. Both of you brought it on center court, and it was fun to watch. It was fun to call. I'm all out of voice, so we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Congratulations. You guys rent a trailer, take all the hardware and the woodwork back home with you. All the big money, all the big checks. We'll do it all again next time. Caleb Hurt, our singles champion, our world singles champion here in Charleston, West Virginia. And thanks to everybody for the hospitality. Thanks to those who have hung around. It's time for us to break down and get ready to head to Buffalo. We got another one coming up next weekend. and then who knows where you'll find us.
I'll be there.
AmericanCornhole.com
Yeah, Buffalo?
will tell you where
Wow.
we're going to be, and we invite you to come out and play with us. Come out and play on a Thursday night before we get started. Maybe join up and become a member. You could end up shoulder to shoulder with this guy, and best of luck to you if that happens. On behalf of the Mississippi Ninja, our singles champion, our doubles champion, and our first ever ACO Skins Pro Series champion, Caleb Hurt, we bid you adieu. And on behalf of you, hold that up one more time. Show up that bag, too. Show that gusto bag. On behalf of the entire crew, Frank Gears, the Cornhole Dude, Oz, and everybody behind the scenes who made it happen, thank you guys for being a part of it. More next time on the ACO Digital Network. Keep on pitching. It's Finn from the American Cornhole Organization with a question for you. Do you remember the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole? Think about it. You might think you do, but you don't. And you know how I know? Because if you're not a member of the American Cornhole Organization, you haven't had the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole yet. You're just a couple of clicks away from joining the worldwide cornhole community, where you'll be able to play down the street or across the country with players of all skill levels and even the pros of the American Cornhole Organization, the governing body of the sport and the fun of cornhole since 2005. Head to AmericanCornhole.com to learn all about the ACO and how to become a member of a local group near you. The most fun you've ever had playing cornhole is waiting for you. So, is it time to take your game from the sidewalk to center court? We can't wait to find out, and we can't wait to see you. Let's have some fun. AmericanCornhole.com and the ACO remind you, keep on pitching.